You are free to explore this vast world, yet here you are, doing the bidding of others.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, what's happening, Lord?
Oh, not much. Just got finished playing Terraria with an old buddy.
Oh.
What you up to?
Yeah, just streaming some Path of Exile.
Oh, shit. Oh, did the new, fucking patch come out?
Yeah, new league. Had a couple, week and a half, 2 weeks ago now. It's alright. Oh, fuck, it's awful for early game, though. It's terrible.
When the fuck is it not awful for early game?
True, yeah. You play Path much?
Shit, what the hell is... Huh? Okay, I haven't, like, gone full hardcore into it. I understand the core concepts of it, like, when it comes to just pretty much, like, once you get late game, unless you're doing a meta build, you're fucked. Like...
Yeah.
I'm aware of how the mechanics work. And I'm aware of the classes. But not, like, super into late game, just because, like... When I did try getting into it, it was with, like, same people that were, like, big in, like, CSGO and shit like that. Where, like, they would flip the living fuck out if I tried going off course, like, just in the slightest.
Oh,
So, like,
yeah.
Nah, fuck this.
Yeah, I know that sort of shit. I am very much the fucking opposite. I've had, like, multiple times where mates come in and die, like, 32 times a map, and I'm like, good shit, mate. Nice.
My spirit's are spent.
Like,
Hey.
oh, don't bother me. I mean, if they... the only thing that really does annoy me with people is if they're sitting there asking questions every single half second. It's like, dude, Google. It's like, oh yeah, is this unique? Good, Google. Like, what's this worth? Google. Like, stop asking. If you want to know about some
Like,
weird esoteric bullshit, yeah, sure, okay, I can answer that.
But, like, if it's, like, just basic, simple shit, it's, like, that you could figure out on your own, it's, like, that shit gets under your skin.
Yeah, like, oh god, this one bloke there that I was
Understandable.
trying to get in the path, because he likes these sort of games, was like, oh yeah, so how do I get new skills? Did you read the tutorial? No, I don't need that shit.
What the fuck?
Why the fuck you asking them?
Like... Okay, I could understood, and if it was like, oh hey, what's up with like they weren't really sure on how a system worked, I could understand them like asking like, hey, what is that, like, what exactly do like the gym connections mean or anything like that? Like, is it actually important? Like, if they're not 100% on it, but like just if they flat out weren't paying attention, it's like,
Yeah, like for example, if they have like a skill and they're like, oh, what should I put in there to increase its damage? It's like, oh yeah, okay, add this. Like sure, I can do that. But if they're like, oh yeah, what skills should I use? I don't know, dude, you can do everything in the game with all of them. Some of them are a lot easier than others. But yeah.
oh fuck, shit, dude, how far along are you? Like, are you full cap yet?
Yeah, I'm only just early endgame. So,
Yeah.
this is my tree so far.
Ooh!
Decent enough. I'm still building more of my skill tree over here. I need more levels to finish off that. And here is my Atlas skill tree.
So what's the main... Wait, what's the main procking build? Like focus on?
Oh,
I'm sorry,
I'm not
I can't-
doing
I
a proc build. I'm doing a like a. Okay, so the skill I'm using is called Toxic Rain. What this does is you shoot it, and it does that. It puts little. Hang on, let's go to a better spot. It does this, and it puts little plants around in the area. Enemies around these plants take damage over time and get slowed. My entire build revolves around that.
Oh, so you're just like trying to scale the damage that those plants do.
Yep.
Okay.
So the reason I'm using that skill, it's not the highest damage skill in the game, but like no way. But how it works and how it scales means that you have a lot of room to increase your defenses, which is very
So it's
important.
high survivability.
Yeah,
Like a survivability with like sustainable damage.
yeah. Good damage, very tanky. To further exacerbate the tankiness, I'm playing a champion, which something that the champion has is over here. When I have the Fortify effect, I have 500 more armor and evasion. I can't be stunned, and I have 20% increased attack speed. Pretty good. Here's the thing, I'm a ranged build, which means that I can't have Fortify without using a melee skill. But the next node means that I don't give a shit about your mechanics, I'm gonna have Fortify.
Wait, how the fuck are you sidestepping the requiring melee? What the fuck?
So Fortify is a melee skill gem that when you hit an enemy, you gain the buff Fortify and you get a lot of tankiness. But being a champion, I'm just like, yeah, anyway, I'm just going to have it with that node right there that I have highlighted. This means that, yep, I have it permanently. I don't need to hit anything. Fortify is yes.
Oh, like it's literally just a constantly active passive.
Yep.
That's fucking what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm way behind the ball game on this. Holy shit.
How far back are you? So,
Like,
depending-
last time I played was like fucking, I think like maybe early mid 2010s, like fucking ever ago.
yeah, no, it is a very different game.
Yeah.
So, one of the big things since then is every class has a subclass now as well. 3 of them.
As in like full on effects like the art. Because I was gonna guess that that's either the duelist.
Yeah, this is the
Like
duelist.
either that's a. Okay, from the look, but I thought like that was just like flavor art. Like it doesn't. Does the subclass actually change the character model and all that shit too?
No, it doesn't do that, but it does give you like a
Okay.
little icon up here so everyone knows that you're this class. Hang on, where is character select?
Oh. Okay.
So, for example, this dude here is a Marauder. He's very old, actually. He's 2012. Look at that, he doesn't even have all his fucking gear on.
Oh my god, the old.
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Oh.
so this guy.
Fuck.
Oh no. Yeah, okay, he's so old that passive skill tree changes has completely reset like some of his tree.
All of his shit, or almost all of his shit.
Yeah, so this guy's a Marauder. He's a Juggernaut. His entire deal is, yeah, you know how you don't want me to do things? Counter argument, no.
Like full stat resist, like stat resist, shit like that. Where
Um,
like, all right, I get
so-
stunned or damage, that's nullified.
In a sort of, he's very tanky, but not. He's not champion tanky. He's a different way tanky. So, for example, over here, I can't miss anymore. Fuck you. I'm going to hit you. I don't give a shit if I'm
Like
blind.
100% true strike.
Yeah, no, you're getting hit. Over here,
Oh.
slows don't work on me anymore. Fuck you. I don't care. You can be frozen, and you're just like, yeah, this is fine. I'm good.
Like status effect resistance, like just like, all right, you're. This has
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna take a
How
wild
you
guess
doing,
and say
Impact?
this like way it stays tanky is also with lifesteal to like
If you
work
want.
with the true strike.
You can. This, oh God, if I remember right, this is a crit staff build from fucking years ago. Was it crit? Yeah, it's crit. So, I think he's so old that this doesn't even have its old effect on it anymore. Yeah, no. So when I originally got this node, what it used to do was it gave you 1,000 accuracy rating, and whenever you crit, you gained attack speed and I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, fuck it. Over here is whenever you take fizz damage, the damage that you resisted, you now gain as life regen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right, I've seen it now. All right, so essentially, it's the more you get hit, you just have reactive armor to build up on it. It's like, all right, hit me some more, bro. I don't care. I'm regenning through it. Get fucked.
Yeah. Over here is whenever you get like endurance charges, you just gain them now. You don't need to worry about all these like, you know, Warlord's Mark or endurance charge on stun or anything like that. If you take damage, you're gaining charges. And another thing is for every
Shit.
charge you have, you do more damage, you gain more AoE, and you gain stun, but stun's worthless. Over here, instead of doing more damage, you can say, I'm going to be tanky instead per endurance charge. So, yeah, it makes the endurance charges better. Oh, impact. If you're wondering if this tree looks a little dodgy, it's very old, and it's been
noticed.
fucked by patches.
Yeah, I had that figured. Like, if you have like points available, like that tells me that they've already like removed shit that you used to have your points into.
Yeah,
Like, fuck. Damn.
What's another
Yeah,
character
no,
we got?
essentially, like, I'm way behind the times in this. Fuck.
Over here we have a gladiator. Oh yeah, look at that. Look, this one's even straight up saying, oh yeah, we just completely wiped your entire tree because it was no longer functional.
Jesus fuck.
So if this guy's a gladiator, which means... Oh, I'm over here. I don't even have all of my ascendancy
Please.
points. Oh, okay.
Literally
this dude,
all of your fucking points.
he is so old that I made him before you had 8 ascendancy points. So there you go, he only has 6. He's like that fucking ancient. What's that? That's patch 2.6, I think. And we're up to like 3.18 or something now. Yeah.
Jesus.
So what a gladiator does is his entire shtick is he just blocks damage. He's the only class in the game that can cap block, attack block, and spell block without using a shield. You can use 2 swords and you're fucking beautiful.
Like, you have, like... What the fuck?
Yeah, so over here,
That's weird.
block chance, can't be stunned by hits that you block, counter attack, deal double damage. The counter attack is worthless. Over here, we have 10% max chance to block, 10 armor, evasion rating. So, okay, so I gain 750 armor and evasion rating after you've maxed out block. Well, maybe it's 85 now. I'm not, something like that, doesn't matter. Over here, where's his spell block? What the fuck? What happened to that?
Wait, spell block? Hold on. What the fuck? Do you mean like spell block as in chance to block the entire spell, or percentage of damage from a spell being blocked?
God, you don't take it. It's completely fuck you. Didn't happen.
Like backtrack level shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Holy shit. Yeah. Well, I haven't
Dude.
played a fucking gladiator in so long that I forgot that he doesn't even have spell block anymore. That's cringe.
Bruh. I imagine this is more of a PvE build. Or like a PvE subclass in general.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
it
No
doesn't
one
have spell-
does PvP anymore. That's not.
Oh, do they actually full on like fuck it up that bad that it's just not even a thing?
PvP has 2 builds, and if you're not using either of those, then you're not PvP. That's it.
Ah.
Yeah, so as you can see,
Fair
I've got a fair amount of people. They're all legacy.
Yeah,
at
I
this
kind of
point.
noticed that. Like you have a full on fucking like I don't know what the fuck I like to call that. That's a lot of goddamn characters.
Yeah, I think I got like 20, which I think that's the base you can have. Yeah. Oh, unlike most other people in this game, I'd rather not look like a giant fucking light show, so I'm just looking like this. I hate all these people that.
Oh, you know what? You
Just
don't
absurd.
want to actually like you don't want to utilize or justify like half of your graphics cards like fucking rendering power.
Yeah.
I mean, hey. That's one thing that kind of like drove me away from it too, was that kind of shit where it's like cosmetics being that fucking wild. I can dig the dungeon crawl vibe. Like, call me a smooth brain if you want, but like I like torchlight, like something where I can kind of just turn off my brain.
Yeah.
I
you
don't
can
have
do
to
the same
hard
thing in
optimize
Task.
the build.
There are builds that are straight up like fuck mechanics, like righteous fire. There you go. Your entire thing is all the buttons you have to press is righteous fire. Is turn on the fire, turn off the fire, and moving. Very, very hard, complicated build.
Well, what I mean by like, okay, like I just want to like chill and vibe, like not like use my brain sometimes. Is like I don't want to like when it comes to following a build, just because like I'm fucking stupid. Like I have to like I'm like alt tabbing to a page to follow it every time there's somewhere to go, or like a direction in the skill tree to go at. With Torchlight, I felt like I can just kind of like do whatever the fuck I want and just like, oh, that looks nice. Without any idea of where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
E. What the fuck's the bird for?
Just a pet. Because it doesn't do anything. It's just there to be there.
Oh, he's just vibing. Okay. God damn it, Brim's fucking trying to spam me with drama bullshit, and I don't know what to read that shit.
Drama is
Oh yeah. Impact. I don't know if I'm coming through on your stream on the audio.
Yeah, you should be.
You might want to just Google that. I don't know how long ago he posted that, but yeah, you might just want to Google that.
Yeah, Lax level's 100.
Fuck it.
It's not very achievable, really. Like, people don't hit 100. That's like no life stuff. A build's considered finished around
For real?
level... Yeah, no, a build's considered finished around level 90, 95.
Oh, what is the actual like scaling of it? Like so far, like it's like more than like double the amount of EXP for each level to like.
Yeah, so to go
Like
from 95 to 96 is the XP it took you to go from 1 to 95.
Jesus fucking Christ! I understand why it's called grinding gear games. Jesus.
I've always thought it was funny
That's
when people are like, well, why is this game so grindy? Gee, who the fuck made it, mate?
It's fucking. I mean, I feel bad because like I know like a lot of people that came to this, or only reason they play it is because like Diablo 3 ate shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh. Any hope for Diablo 4?
Sort of. I mean, I'm kinda interested, but I don't expect it to be too fucking amazing.
You're not holding your breath on it.
Yeah. I mean, I want
Yeah,
it to be
fair enough.
absolutely fucking awesome. That'd be great. Because then it means Path of
But-
Exile has competition and they can't make dog shit fucking decisions. Yeah, dude, Diablo Immortal, man, poggers.
God
go.
damn it, dude.
I'm
No.
in. Fucking woo.
Holy fucking shit. What the hell is your screen right now? There's so many goddamn skeletons. Dude, what the fuck is this?
Welcome to Modern Path.
It seems like a fucking like a horde. It like reminds me of like a bullet hell or like a horde shooter. Like what the fuck,
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
bruh? Oh, the art style, like the few little trail. I know it doesn't mean shit, but like the little teaser trailer that they released of like Diablo 4, I like the art style. Like it looks like Path, but like a little more like body horror.
Yeah, it's grim like the originals. Like Diablo 1
Yeah.
and 2 are like
Oh yeah, they're like
Mean
fucking
looking.
wild as fuck. Like the Necromancer, like those fucking like weird like bloody fucking skeletons they could spawn, dude.
yeah.
Sorry, I completely streamed you there. Oh. Let's damn, Diablo Mobile is where it's at. Bro, now shut the fuck up. Pax, what you on about? Either you got some high quality banter or you're just being an idiot. I don't know. I think part of like the reason Blizzard got hate for like Immortal was just because like they didn't fucking announce or say anything about Diablo 4, so it was like they were
You guys
expecting
have
something
phones?
about it, and it's like what is this bullshit? Why aren't you talking about Diablo 4? Why aren't you working on Diablo 4? What's going on?
Yeah.
Aw. A Purple Heart, you too, Impact. Even though I have no idea who the hell you are.
Let me in. Wait, hang on.
What the fuck are that? What the fuck? I like the art style. Just, what the fuck? They remind me of I don't know if they had this movie like was big in Australia. Did you ever watch Tremors?
Oh yeah, Travis is fucking fantastic.
Bro, they're like those like weird like orange or yellow spike things. They remind me of like the walking gravoids from like the I think it was the second or the third one.
Yeah, yeah.
Do
The
we like
Arse
Legos?
Blasters or whatever they called them.
Yeah. They had like the weird like tongues and shit. Like, or like I remember the scene where they're like in the high school or something with like the baseball players just firing like M15s at them. Do we like Legos? As a kid, I liked them. I don't know if you're talking about the Lego games, but I remember liking them as a kid. Flint?
Yeah, they're okay. I was more of a Barnacles guy.
Fair enough.
Wait, hang on. I missed one.
Oh yeah, I know some people get super triggered when they're streaming and like spicy shit's brought up. How sensitive are you to like discussing things that might not be TOS?
It depends on what that means. That's a pretty wide field.
I'm not gonna. Fair enough. Like those what people have done with like Bionicles and shit like that. Because I'm a fucking degenerate.
Oh, people making porn with it.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's just like a fact of life.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, dude, fucking Lego. Yeah, no, like Lego, like the kind of shit people can make with Legos nowadays, like even ironically, like like porn shit. Like they make wild ass bullshit.
Why does everybody have to say
Like,
no, not the porn stuff?
Well, not the point. I mean, like not to hate on that. But it's just like I've seen like those fucking wild ass dioramas. Like it's pretty much like a like genuine pieces of art with fucking Legos.
Yeah.
And what blows my mind is that there's actual legal and non-legal builds, or like Lego will hold competitions to make stuff, and there are illegal and not like illegal and legal like techniques of using. I mean, that just blows my fucking mind. Like, bruh, it's plastic. It's fucking plastic toys. What the fuck?
Reminds me of the whole Warhammer debacle. You're not allowed to use like anything that isn't directly made by them now. No kit bashing.
Wait, no kit bashing too?
Yep. Nope, all gone.
What the fuck? It's literally just flavor text. You could use a fucking orange. You could use like an orange or a toothpick as like to represent your figures. It doesn't matter. What the fuck?
Yeah. That's
But
where
James,
they're going right now with that sort of stuff. Very cringe.
Dude, I know this has been said a million times. It's like they want to be hated. Like, what the fuck? Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
They're at the point where, like, they can do whatever they want. They're just too big to fail now.
It upsets me the fact that you're right. Like, you know. Like, there really isn't a computer, like, any kind of competition for, like, the 40k setting. Or anything like that level, like that kind of, like, market.
Yeah.
Or even tabletop. Like, maybe... Nah, not even D&D. Like, 5th edition is... Nah. But...
a stone of passage.
Yeah, there is it me.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean on that one, Impact.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of confused too. No, I'm a 5th edition baby myself. It's just like the actual mechanical complexity and like faction balancing
My spirit's
and like I understand it's D&D. You could literally make whatever the fuck you want out of it, but like at the same time, the actual meta and like the way the game plays on like tabletop 40k and like D&D 5 or like 5th edition or like 3.5, it's not even like an actual comparable like baseline, like not even same realm. Like yeah, they're both tabletop games, but they don't work the same
I prefer
at all.
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about? I'm confused.
Can't do this just yet.
Pathfinder is D&D Descendant?
Oh, like a we're making our own D&D with hookers hookers and blackjack
Pretty much.
kind of deal. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Like, hold on a second. Is it like
D&D Light.
kinda
Nah,
like
get the
definitive-
fuck out of here, man. Dude, nah, holy
What the
shit,
fuck
man.
is D&D Light?
If you were to see some wicked shit, man, go play some Starfinder. Holy shit, man, that is ridiculous.
Starfinder. What are you? Yeah.
It's D&D,
Holy
Pathfinder in space. Oh, dude, the
Ah,
fucking rules in that
dear
are
God.
intense.
Intense, like complicated, or intense as in just like
It is the
wild?
most convoluted bullshit you have ever seen in your fucking life. It is the perfect game for people whose entire point is, well, actually.
Fuck! Dude, no. Like. Also, what the fuck is
A
going
divine
on in your
vessel.
screen, dude?
Oh, I was doing a breach. Well, it was a leg mechanic a long time ago. Now it's
Ah,
just a mechanic. A boon
see, like the screen I'm looking at right now, it's like sensory overload with all the shit that's on the floor and dropping.
Yep, welcome to Modern Path. It is
Fair
a
enough.
shit test. Oh, dude, you should see 5-way legions in that. Like, holy fucking Christ! Now that is ridiculous. You actually, so if you press Alt, yeah, you can see all filtered out items on the ground. If you press that, you will crash. If you after a 5-way legion, like, no, it doesn't matter what you have, the game will die. That much shit.
Oh,
is on
like
the ground.
actually showing all the items on the ground
Yeah.
that aren't being filtered.
Yep.
There's like, I feel compelled to make a comment on that, but I'm not really sure where to go with it. That like isn't already been addressed.
It's a goddess.
Some wild ass shit. Also, speaking of like shit shows, fucking I don't know if you were big into it at all, but like I actually jumped into StarCraft 2, like just for shits and giggles. Like downloaded it to just see what's going on with it. Dude, their main fucking focus in like their content development now, like the little bit of people they have working on it, is for co-op missions, like
Preach.
fighting computers
Custom
Yeah.
game, that is alright. Oh yeah, Impact, you waste about 3,000 hours of your life and you'll achieve Ascendance.
Jesus. Like,
Did I get all the rituals? No, I didn't. I missed one somewhere. Where is it?
I will say I like the way the map works.
Yeah, this is one of the
Fluent.
million tile sets.
Hmm. Oh, is it randomly generated or just like a basic, like, always gonna have that same layout?
No, it's RNG.
Okay.
Every map's... It just uses a tile set and then it just like builds it together with that.
Ah.
Oh, did we get fucked?
Also, isn't like money trading like super bad in this game, or like?
Don't do
I
that.
remember hearing something.
Don't do that.
Like, isn't it like
Banned.
hard bad? Like, not. I mean, just like. Oh.
Yeah, like you just get banned.
Okay.
Trash. Trash. Good health.
What the fuck is that little crescent moon on your health bar? Like a shield?
Energy shield, yeah. I'm not a ES build, so that's why it's so thin.
Ah, okay, okay. So your mana's just completely fucking tanked.
Oh yeah, it's because I have a bunch of auras. So look, I'll turn that off. No.
Oh, like the ores are absorbing your mana pool?
Yep. Every aura you lose a percentage of your max mana.
Ah, fair enough. That's a decent way to balance it.
Oh, give me.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, Impact. If you want to play, I can
Impact?
give you a bunch of free shit, just leveling uniques and whatnot.
Hmm. This man is on a mission. Ah.
Not even worth selling that thing.
I now empathize with like boomers that aren't able to figure out how to use a touchscreen phone. So I have no idea what's going on. Like when I try to look at the screen. Hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, so I'm gonna take a piss.
Capiche?
Yes. Good luck.
Where the fuck did that go? Okay.
Hell, I miss.
Oh, something that wouldn't have been in your day. You can build your skill tree. Like, you can actually put this in here and get in there, you fuck. Boom, look at that. Bigger.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, as it like acts as like like expands its own. It branches out your skill tree just to what the item has.
Yep.
What the fuck?
This gem says that in the skill tree I'm going to have Cruelty, Unholy Grace, Wicked Paul. I put it in there and bam, look at that, I can now get the skills. Like, you can build a skill tree. It's pretty... Ooh.
Dude, how the fuck do they balance that shit? What the fuck?
It wasn't for quite a long time.
I imagine.
Oh no, did
Like,
I fuck up my temple?
what the fuck?
I did it. I mean,
Fuck! Fuck!
the location of
What
the
happened?
temple is
What's
now
going on?
Ah!
crucial step in
I didn't look at how many I had left.
trying to build this layout.
My temple
Uh-oh.
sucks.
2,000 years.
Oh yeah, what's up with the fucking Aztec, like the Aztec Egyptian like art style?
Hope you've made
What's going on with that?
So, the Vaal were one of the very first big empires ever.
Let's go.
And they
In
were...
PoE.
Yeah, like, lore-wise. Like, the Vaal were the people
Okay.
who made, like, the original empire.
Ah.
Not actually. There was an empire before the Vaal, but that's... you're getting into weird time bullshit.
Oh, like shit where it's like before the existence of people, there were people that aren't people the same way that your character is people. Kind of shit like that.
Yeah, so, like, Path of Exile doesn't have a static time fucking path. Shit's weird. It's like, yeah, the people that existed before the Vaal also, like, started in the future, like, after the Vaal sort of thing. It's just...
What the fuck?
The
Like,
game
okay,
isn't
as in
meant
like,
to be
they're
a war
from
game.
the future, but they were originally from the past.
So, okay, what happened, yeah, is they never existed, like the first empire. They weren't a thing, they weren't around. But when they did exist, they had always existed.
I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna pretend that made sense. What
It
the
doesn't.
fuck?
Don't even fucking bother.
Brah. Pretty much TLDR right-click shit.
Kill stuff, don't read. Reading is cringe.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Also, that regen though, holy fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm
I
not
can
even a
see
regen
how-
build.
Jesus, this is like.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of wild. Yeah. Like, it's cool how like it's reached its own weird like. I don't know what you would call it. Like how the basic conventions of this game, like a game of this type, just aren't even a thing at this level, like this time. Like this level of advancement in the game's mechanics. It's its own like weird subsect.
Yeah, I think. I'm not entirely sure what point you're making there.
I'm not gonna lie, neither am I. I am a bit in my cups.
Oh no, I might die. No! I ran out of flasks.
Uh-oh.
I need more flasks. It's all good. I have 5 more
Uh,
chances to win.
With PoE lore, it was just being explained that it doesn't make sense.
No, it's bullshit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. So there's Emperor Azaro, the Eternal Emperor. He was so fucking unbelievably powerful as a person that the literal creators of the universe of Path were like, "Yep, fuck that. I think we're not touching that one." The goddess, like the great goddess, saw this dude and was like, "Yeah, he's pretty fat dick. I'm gonna, be his queen." And that
Like,
was-
he looked pretty much, this dude was like, he looked at the gods and he's like, I am the god now.
I can't do this.
Yeah, he was literally looked at the gods and was just pathetic. They didn't like that, so they tried to kill him. There's a reason gods don't exist anymore. Oh wait, you're the boss. I didn't even fucking notice.
God damn.
He's doing like no damage. Oh, that hurt. Oh yeah, so when Azaro tried to get a successor, like someone to continue on his empire, no one was even remotely worthy to like eat his fucking toenail clippings. Like he was that much above everyone else. And he said, "Well, fuck it. If no one's worthy, no one gets the fucking empire. Fuck you all. Let's go on the way. I'm locking it into
I just Alt
eternity."
F4 his shit.
Yeah. So
Like, Alt F4 his entire progress and just like, sorry.
oh no, he just froze his empire. Like it will now exist forever, as with him as the sole, like, emperor.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, so wait, is there gonna be an M. Night Shyamalan ding dong twist that this is actually a 40k game? Like
Maybe.
what the, like it's
Fucking
slowly
knows.
starting to sound like 40k.
I mean, the godly figure of like humanity is a pretty old trope.
Fair enough, touche. Yum baby what the fuck is your chat? What the fuck is that? What the fuck?
I have no idea. Yeah, there you go. Read the chat. That's pretty much what happens.
This feels like the lore is like reaching like Dragon Ball Z levels of like
I don't
he's
like
so
bleed.
ultra mega powerful.
I'm gonna fix that. No more bleed. Is that hot? Yes, it is.
I feel like the cherry. I feel like the missing cherry on top to crescendo the character would be. He says like anyone he kills, nothing personal, kid.
What?
It's a stupid. It's a fucking meme thing. Don't worry about it. Like with the Emperor guy.
Yeah.
You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You got me there. Well, when you put it like that, he sounds like a terrible house guest.
No, he was he actually is what raised humanity from the fucking dirt.
What the fuck, Impact? Jesus Christ. This motherfucker.
I can't do
Okay,
this.
okay. No more bleeding.
Dude, what the fuck? It seems comedical at a point. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I understand the concept is literally just the best of the best, and they're so good that there never will be anything other like to compare. And that was the pinnacle. Everything after that is the just degradation of like
Yep.
existence.
Welcome to Path. That's exactly what the whole point is.
Huh. Oh yeah, what is the end of the main story? Like, are you trying? Like,
There
what's
isn't.
the actual like? There isn't.
You kill the big
It's
bad
really just-
god, and then it's like, oh yeah, so well, he's not a full god. You kill him, and then it turns out it's like, oh shit. It turns out that our entire existence and reality is literally a fragment of infinite. Anyway, here's some maps. Fuck off.
So TLDR string theory.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Everything you did didn't matter.
That's kind of a gay ending, but at the same time, it's an isometric dungeon crawler. Like what it fits. It fits too well.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Damn. I mean, it's made by Grinding Gear Games, so like,
Yeah.
kind of a given.
I mean, one of the reasons that there's no, like, real end to anything is, like, if there was an end, then there wouldn't, like, that's it, the game's over. And it's not meant to be a game that you finish. It keeps going.
It's the case of the reason. It's pretty much the same reason that like they never built a boat on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah,
would defeat
that's
the
it.
purpose.
Yeah.
My spirit is spent.
Fair enough.
I suppose I should check if it's good.
Hmm. So I was playing. I've been playing Divinity: Original Sin 2,
Oh, yeah.
and this is gonna come out of pocket, but like the story itself was also out of pocket. I don't know why, but for some fucking reason, they decided to go with spoilers. By the way,
I've finished it. I've done it all.
like I was not expecting the weird vor undertones like in the mid, like right after getting off the island. Like what the fuck? Like it hit me. Like I'm not like bothered. It was just like it caught me off fucking guard. That's for like goddamn sure.
Yeah. Did I do the thing in here? What
Also-
the fuck? What is this? The Nexus? It is. I'm coming, you fuck. Where are you?
I think when it comes to that, like free to play shit, like if you're not paying for, like a good rule of thumb is to be aware of. If you're not paying for it, then you are the product.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
I thought it was so funny when people in Path were like, "Did you know that the devs sell your information?"
Shocking, I know.
Are you fucking retarded? What? No shit. A brisk rep.
I'm kind of surprised there isn't a Bitcoin miner in the in the game's like engine.
I think people have noticed that
But-
one. The game already runs like shit.
Fair enough.
Oh my god, they're all resistant to fucking chaos. Just die.
Well, yeah, no, like it's free to install, like free to play, up to a certain point, I think. Like,
What, Path?
yeah, like I think like
The
any
only thing you can
free-to-play
buy in
game.
Path is convenience and cosmetics, that's it. It's not like Eve where you can actually buy fucking assets.
Fair enough.
Where am I now?
Didn't they add the skill injectors in Eve like right after like fuck some Chinese company bought the IP?
Yeah.
And I'm still fucking mad about that shit.
Move, bitch, get out the way.
Hey, who the hell is following you?
Alva.
Oh, it's just an escort quest.
She's the... Oh, I don't feel like explaining all this bullshit. Okay, Alva can
Sorry.
fuck with time because it's part of her blood. She can just do that sort of stuff and whatever the fuck. So her whole thing is she sends you back into the past to kill architects of the temple of the Great Temple of the Val. Killing an architect means that their rival architect is going to build something instead. You're influencing what the temple is going to be like back in your time. So when it's done, yeah, like you're pretty much the reason that the temple looks like this, because you are like the mastermind of its creation. Oh, that hurt.
Okay.
Yeah. There's more to it than that, but yeah, that's like the fucking not taking 2 years to explain it.
Fair enough.
Time to kill the Omnitect.
I don't know what that fucking what like the emote that emote is supposed to convey. But
It's thinking emoji.
yes, pretty much. Ah.
Hmm.
My spirit is spent.
Hmm. Fuck. Hey, you know what I watched recently that was surprisingly good?
What's that?
The Chip and Dale movie. It's actually like, it was actually kind of funny.
Whenever I hear Chippendales, I think of the strippers.
They actually make a joke about that.
No. Did we get
Oh, yeah, no,
anything
it's
good?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
No, we didn't.
What is the teal like color like indicate on scale of like rare like?
Doesn't mean it's rare or anything like that. It means it just has a mod that can only come from here. Like, for example, do you see that 45 to 77 added fire damage against burning enemies? You can only get that mod from this place. So it just shows up big.
Okay. So unique armor trait.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's useless for my build, so it can stay there.
Ah.
Are you better or worse than the one in there? Better.
Didn't the story wasn't the story at the beginning like from like like as in like character backstory a path just
You're a criminal.
Oh, hey,
Get the fuck out of here. Leave. That's it.
yeah like early Victorian criminal.
We're
get
sending you to Australia.
I mean, yeah.
That's literally what Rayclast is.
Blessings.
Hmm.
It's not bad. What can I put on it?
Hmm.
Fucking nothing useful.
Son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. Why do I keep getting emails that the Steam Deck is like available for purchase, but whenever I look at it, like, oh, your reservation is still like available. Like, what the fuck?
I have no idea.
Reserved on like it keeps telling me to like, oh yeah, come jump in the store and buy it, but it's not ready.
I don't know.
Why?
I'm not interested in one. I don't need it.
I'm just thinking out loud.
Once you're immune to damage. I'm going in. Oh, the game pack saying it's a scam. Oh, it's this map. I thought it was
the
somewhere
deck
else.
or the game?
Do this just
I
yet.
don't fucking know.
Please be more specific.
What are we talking about? The email.
Were those silverfish? Those
Probably.
are silverfish.
Oh!
Oh.
That was a meaty fucking hit.
Oh, did you get one tapped?
Yep.
Oh, damn. Bruh. Rip.
They have burst damage. It hurts.
Mm. Hmm.
My next build's gonna be a king of the forest.
Alright, 9 hours. 9 hours to figure out how to get this. Okay. You know what? There.
A stiletto. That means it's a blood play. You just want that Alvusi. Oh fuck yeah, Trent, let's go. Man, some of this shit.
What?
Just shit in global, Trent.
Oh.
Yeah, you're making a range, are you? If you want me to have a look at it to see if it's, halfway efficient, I can if you want. Oh, Impact, do you have Path of Building? Okay, well, get that. That's mandatory. It's called Path of Building Community Fork. Look for that. You should find its GitHub. But if you're going to be making a halfway anything build in Path, you need to use this. I can finally put a skill point into my atlas.
Wait a minute, what the fuck? Integrated no, okay, that's weird.
Integrated graphics, what the fuck?
I'm looking at it I'm looking at the Steam Deck's tech specs. There's no graphics card. It's just integrated graphics.
Yeah, what
Oh no,
processor
never
is
mind.
it?
I'm fucking retarded. Wait, it's a Zen 2. I've never fucking heard of that before.
Zen 2, that's AMD. Which makes sense, they're a Linux system.
Well, wait, does Intel have like problems running with, like Linux something?
No.
I don't know.
It's just not as good as AMD.
Oh, like with working on a Linux-based distro, right?
I'm looking at what the... Yeah, so the Steam Deck runs on Linux. It's like, no shit. I was looking at what the GPU it has.
8 R&D.
It's equal to
sounds
a
like another
GTX
AMD.
1050.
Oh,
So what have we got? We've got a Zen 2,
1050,
4-core, 8 threads, 2.4 to 3.5 gigahertz. That's decent for its size. That's amazing. 8
yeah, but like at the
gigs.
same time, how are they going to advertise that as like being able to run your whole Steam library?
You're not playing it at max settings. It's not like you're having RTX on and everything up to the maximum. The screen's only like what, like a few inches big. I don't know, 6 or 7 inches or something. It's not like a fully fledged fucking system. It doesn't have to power like a 4K
Yeah.
display.
Yeah, no. I mean, but like when it comes to like just rendering, like if they're gonna advertise it to run your whole like library, like next gen, like I don't know how the fuck they're gonna future proof that, or like they're require. It sounds like we're gonna require a lot of work on their end to make it compatible, like make the games compatible to even just run at low settings.
Yes, that's
I
what
don't
they're
know.
doing.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Bone crypt. Ooh. A daddy spooky.
Now to figure out how to fucking get a refund for my goddamn reservation. So I need to snipe some other bullshit.
Wasn't it only like...
$5 reserve?
Yeah, I was gonna say, it was
Yeah.
like, it was fuck all in it. It was just there to stop bots, wasn't it? Oh yeah, Impact, did you find it?
Your life will end and you will be forgotten.
Alright, where's my money?
I don't think you'll be getting it back.
Can't do this just yet.
Oh, did you end up getting Elite Dangerous?
That's literally what I'm trying to get the $5 back for. Is it? Are they doing an actual refund? Not doing that fucking half-ass thing where it's in my Steam wallet. Like I'm actually getting a refund. Let me check. Where's my fucking phone? Let me check my bank. God damn it. Fuck me. Bro. Why the fuck is Amazon sending me shit? Motherfuckers.
Contains a breach. Oh. I want it. Oh, that hurts.
Why am I paying a fucking set? Wait, the fuck is the tax? Fucking. Where the shit? Alright. God damn it, Gaben. Give me my money. No, I don't want the Steam Deck, please. Give me my money back. They're doing that thing where like I can't actually find out where the fuck to actually refund it.
I'd be surprised if you could get a refund for a
Well, there's the
queue
cancel reservation.
okay. I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have imagined them to give you money back for that.
Well, then why would I be able to cancel it if I already spent $5 to reserve it? Like, is it just like my money's fucking gone?
The more you kill, the more you
I don't know, think of it like a service fee or something. That's how I'd look at it. I'd be surprised if you got your money back. I mean, you might, but I wouldn't be like holding your breath on that.
Well, then if it was like a service fee, it's like, why even offer the option to can't? Ah, fuck me. I totally probably just fucked myself in the ass.
How
No,
much?
fuck
Isn't the
it.
Steam Deck like $1,000 or something anyway?
It's like it was like I reserved the one that was like $650. This is back whenever I was making like over 500 a week.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, yeah, no, I can fucking afford that shit. I'm fucking fine. And then
Wait, so what happened? Did you lose your job
Shit.
or something?
no, they shut down the shift. I'm pretty sure they're about to shut down the facility I was working at. If you want to Google it, like if you really want to like look into
Oh,
it,
no,
like
it's
look
good.
in depth into it. It's like Tower Corp bought out L&W stamping facilities and from L&W in like a full like acquisition.
Oh, okay.
And pretty they fired our old facility facility manager, brought in their own guy. He looked through it, looked at our machines, looked at everything. He's like, "This is shit. Y'all are shit. You have a month to not be shit, or you're getting fired." And it's like, all right, half these things don't work right. Like, fuck off. And he's like, all right, get your shit and get out. So like the entire like I think it was like at the time it was 12 people because they're shifted like just bleeding motherfuckers, and this is like on a floor that's designed to have like around 50 people to run all the machines at once.
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much.
So it was
management's
the
fucking
case.
up something again.
Mm-hmm. And they were like, "Yep, grab your shit and get out. Get fucked. No severance and whatnot."
I'm so happy I'm an Aussie because that shit doesn't happen here. Like, yeah, your company can get bought
Yeah.
out or something like that, but they just can't say too bad. That'll get them fucked.
Oh yeah, no. Tennessee is in America, like especially like with Tennessee and like southern states, we don't have shit like unions or anything like that. It's
Aren't you
called
like an
a
at-will?
working state.
Something
Like they can fire you for no fucking reason. They can fire you for no fucking reason, and they're complete in their rights to do that. That's what they mean by a working state, as in, it's the laws are built like the state laws are designed around the like employer to encourage them to want to let people work in there. Like it doesn't actually fucking help the worker. It's like you're fucked if you're actually trying to make a living here, but I digress.
I mean,
You know, Gaben just stole
Pretty
$5
much.
out of my wallet. I'm fucking mad.
seems like one of those things where it's like you'd probably try your best to fuck off out of there.
Yeah. I just got family that I'm like, or was supporting.
That means you're free.
Yeah. I tried bouncing off to like fucking Oregon a hot minute ago. Like, think about, I was back in 16.
Oh, yeah.
Turns out trying to like support yourself like in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, unless you got like a job lined up, kind of a bitch.
I would
Like
imagine
not
so.
easy. Yeah.
You know, it's not like I've only spent like 2 years of my life living in a city. Oh, no, what it's like living out in the middle of nowhere.
Bro, dude, fucking living in the sticks is fucking good. Like it's
It's great. I
it's
love
something
it.
I miss.
It's good.
Yeah, like besides like the internet quality being sometimes not that great, like if it's storming, like not having to deal with motherfuckers around you all the time, it's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Bro, then why the fuck does it say like, dude, what the fuck? God damn it, Gaben.
Oh,
Wow.
Nice.
Hooray. Well, fuck me. Is what it is, I guess.
Oh, I killed you. Oh, yeah, 1,000 teeth Tamu. Oh, thanks. Yay.
Cloth belt. High tier loot.
Another Atlas point. Mark of the Daddy Note.
Salah.
Hmm.
Keep your eyes sharp.
Hmm.
What's up?
No, I'm just trying to think whether or not I want to. What the hell I want to do tonight? Wow. I'm not gonna lie, unless Gaben decides to give me my $5 back, I don't think I'm probably gonna be able to get Elite Dangerous on during the sale. It is what it is.
Yeah. Do I have? Do I have you on Steam?
Don't think so. Why are you wanting to like send like gift it or something?
It's 10 fucking bucks. I don't give a shit.
It's just fucking. It's my normal alias, lighter fluid without the 030. Picture of a possum saying "fuck yeah." Ooh, who just joined?
No, I'm gifting it to him.
No, hang on.
No.
Oh
I'm,
fuck!
I'm gifting it to him.
Oh, yeah. I'll fucking beat you to it. Hang on.
No, fuck you. Add me as a friend.
Oh my god. Sure,
Quickly.
here,
Quickly.
here.
I sent you my
Alright,
friend code.
I'm
Accept
copying.
It. Hurry up.
I'm copying it. It's like ah,
Faster.
bro.
You fuck.
Jesus Christ! Like ah. Jesus Christ! Last time I like had two people trying to like give me something at the same time, I had to like see a chiropractor afterwards. I mean, what?
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
There. Alright, accept it.
Fucking
I'm
degenerate.
sorry if Flint kind of beat you to the draw on this.
Did he? Fuck.
He added me first.
Damn it, dude.
Also, I put in your like number. I don't know how to like if I'm putting it in the right place.
It's all good.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Paste. There you are.
Yay.
Magic Carp.
Yeah.
Buff. Nice.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Can I get oh yeah?
Oh, you know,
No.
fuck off. No!
Fair enough.
No, you cannot.
No. Fair enough. Bruh.
Please enter a recipient's first name. Oh, what
Oh,
the
I'm gonna
fuck?
beat you to it, Flint.
My
Fuck
first
off, cunt.
name. Think about it like this. Subway regrets hiring him. That's my first name. My hint. Spelled exactly the same way.
What, a pedo guy? Right, no,
Yep.
the rape guy? Was it pedo or rape?
Pedo.
It was both.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah.
for real?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did he actually caught? Did he actually get caught diddling kids? I thought it was just like fucking.
He had images and material.
Well, yeah.
Would you ever
Uh,
trust
the-
someone like that?
No. I mean, like, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing is like if he has like, but like that shit on his like. I know he had shit like that on his computer. Like I was like
Yeah.
wondering if he like actually jumped a kid or not.
Probably.
There you go. Done,
Yeah,
finished.
probably.
You have it now.
Muchas gracias. Cat, wink, buckle up. We'll go.
Where is the
Alright.
store page for that? Hang on. Let's see.
Start the download. My audio might turn to dubstep in a moment while I'm downloading.
Nice.
Hell yeah. You got a late dangerous impact?
No, thank you. I'm okay. I don't want that. I don't
That's
like it.
It's a game for big boys. Oh, but I'm not a big boy. Oh. Oh.
Wait, it's only 68 gigabytes.
no.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's not that big. There we go. Alright, let's get back to
Oh.
playing
Oh,
Path.
I was expecting like a 140 or something. I love how like okay. And since it's late in the middle of the night, my ISP isn't fucking throttling my shit, so I'm actually able to get like the download speed I fucking paid for.
Where's mine? How you doing, Roth?
Bruh.
Oi.
Alright,
I'm not gonna lie. For half a second, I thought that was Wrath's furry. I was like, what?
I'm gonna return to viewing the stream.
Oh.
Oh, you don't want to be part of us? You don't want to be part of the cool kids crowd?
Exactly.
Fair enough. What to do, my dude? What to do?
Yeah, Impact. Did you want me to send you a build, or did you want to just try and work it out yourself? Well, not like a build, but things you. Ooh, that hurts. Things you might need to keep in mind.
You alright? Well,
Oh, things just hurt. Cause I'm doing this.
thing just hurt. Please elaborate.
Enemy creature, make big number of hurt, and HP go down.
Ah!
Mm.
He do the right click on you.
Yeah, I'm not a fan
Understood.
of being clicked. I'm the clicker. Double standards, yes.
True. That is one. What the fuck? What the hell are you following? What the hell? What is that?
It is a Minecraft. Sort of. Kinda. Not
It
really.
looks like Thomas the Tank Engine's disabled cousin. What the fuck?
Yeah, this is Timmy the. It's just Timmy.
Tim- Why? Just Timmy the
That's not
Tank.
bad. Yes.
Fuck.
Frank the Tank.
Bruh.
I can't do this just
So what's up with the eyes? Is that just like proccing and also the stream is now lagging on my end? Fuck.
Oh, the hang on, that. The big green eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, I'm guessing that's something proccing or like an ability being used.
Yeah, that's me doing that. So that's called Withering Step,
Okay.
and whenever I use it, I gain a little bit of move speed, and I can walk through enemies. And the longer I have the buff, the weaker it gets. And while it's active, if I walk near an enemy, it puts a debuff on them that makes them take more damage. It also gives me a really small chance to not take damage, but it's so small that it doesn't fucking matter.
It's negligible and isn't really why you would use it in the first place.
Yeah, you just use it for a little bit of speed, but mainly the damage boost.
Ah. I don't know why, but for some reason it reminds me of Aspect of the Pack, which I would use to like just fucking annoy the living shit out of people back in like my WoW days.
Did you say Aspect of the Pact or Aspect of the Cat?
Aspect of the Pact. Aspect is originally like the individual version of it is Aspect of the Cheetah. Aspect of the Pact is what you'd use to stun some idiot that pissed you off while you're PvPing and get them killed, because it would daze them too, and there's nothing they could do to get rid of it.
Because there is a thing in here you can get called Aspect of the Cat.
Oh.
Yeah. It's not the easiest thing to get. But yeah, you can get it. It's okay. From what I remember, it makes you faster and it has a chance to something. I don't know. It's old content. I don't remember.
Is there any kind of negative, is there a drawback to it?
I don't think so.
If it is, I would think
How
that
you
it's a
doing,
direct reference to like,
Jesse?
Yeah, just it's rat.
Oh, yeah, right. What's happening, mate?
Can I call you Wraith,
Sure.
please? Baby?
Sure.
What?
I like your suit.
Thank you.
I will say that with the handkerchief in the pocket, it looks like you're formally going to a funeral. But it does is a very nice fitting color palette.
I was going to
Sorry, I
a
didn't
party 5-ish years ago.
Nice.
Ah. Well, hopefully you kept up that hairstyle because it does fit you. Looks
Yeah,
nice.
same hairstyle.
Exactly. I'm trying to say something very nice and like on something I'm hyper focusing on because I'm drunk. Don't think too much on it.
You're always fucking drunk.
Not always, just whenever I'm fucking online because it's just raisins.
Is he always online?
Nah. Bro, I went off the grid and shit, like, for a hot minute, like, just fucking because I wasn't drunk. I don't know.
Oh, when I
Like-
got like banned for a month from VR chat, people were like, Flint, how are you gonna deal with like not being able to yell at people when you're drinking? Oh, I'm just not gonna drink. What the fuck? Wait, Flint, how can you not drink? By not drinking. What? Why is this a problem? Why is everyone more concerned about this than me? Oh, it was just weird.
I think the thing you're not taking into account is that like a lot of people, I'm gonna assume like a lot of people that were like saying shit like that are people you met in VRC, and a good like vast majority of VRC's population is full of like just dumbasses.
That and it's full of alcoholics. For whatever reason, people in VR chat just do not have a fucking like stop button. They're just like, oh, I'm gonna get shit faced today. 3 hours later, oh, I'm gonna get shit faced again. 3 hours later, oh, looks like a good time to get shit faced. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate.
Yeah, imagine being one of those guys, right?
Yeah.
I digress.
But yeah,
I
like, I don't know, like the drinking culture in VR chat is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty abysmal.
The amount of times like people ask me to go to like drinking clubs, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to hang out with people whose entire identity is that they get shit faced. That doesn't sound fun.
Oh God, no, niet. I went one of those places once, like drinking night. Nah, fuck that.
Such boring
Anime
people.
characters with tribal tattoos, being obnoxious. Yeah, no, thank you.
And it's always like the same 3 conversations. Oh, what are you drinking? Oh, I'm gonna try that next time. Yeah, did you hear what Sarah said about Timmy's friend Bimmy? Or like, wow, I'm so depressed. Like that's it. That's every single conversation.
Literally just being at like a bar full of Zoomers, but in VR.
Oh, I hate it.
Alright, so the stream is fucking killed for me for some reason.
You're downloading
Rip and
something,
Pat?
aren't you?
Wait, what?
I said, aren't you downloading Elite?
Yeah,
That'd be why.
okay, that's probably why it's killing it. I'm at 100 or 10 megabytes a second, so that's probably why the stream's fucking kill. I'll just pause the stream. You can still see the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already at 25%. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's not big.
Oh fucking yeah.
Something that's pretty awesome, when they brought out the last expansion, Odyssey, the first expansion, Horizons, just got rolled into the base game. So you get a full game, plus a full expansion for, like, what would have been $10.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, why?
Because
Like, why?
they did.
Fair enough.
What I'm doing now is actually, it's one of those types of content and path that it scales as far as you can scale it. It doesn't have an ending. It will infinitely get stronger along with you. But you'll also have like infinitely scaling rewards. Like the further you go, the better it gets. And there's no cap.
So essentially a Skinner box.
The Skinner box is designed to take everything you have and give you fuck all.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm just thinking like infinitesimally like a repeating cycle.
Yeah, it's just
But
like
granted,
it just scales exponentially with you. The stronger you get, the more you can do. The more you can do, the stronger you can get because you can buy more stuff. It keeps feeding into itself.
oh,
A lot of other, like pretty much every single other thing of content in this game has a limit. Like that's it. You've hit the cap. No more scaling. You're at the end. This keeps going. It takes the longest to get to that point out of all the types of content you can choose from. But when you get there, no one can beat you. It just takes a long time.
okay. So from what my understanding, a Skinner box is the experiment
You know
where you
when
get a
you were
rat.
a
You teach a
kid-
rat how to like press a button, right?
No, Skinner boxes. Do you remember when you were a kid, how they'd be like, $5 and you can put your hand in the lucky dip? And it was some like 3-cent toy? That's a Skinner box.
Oh. Now what the fuck am I thinking of with like the rat thing?
Don't know.
Weird.
Damn, that was almost good. Oh, fuck.
Crank down. Maybe lower my shit so this doesn't necessarily go too hard. Work limiter. There we go. That should help.
I can't do this just yet.
Oh, I got fucking deleted.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's Delve for you.
One of the enemies did the right clicking.
Delve has some of the spikiest damage in the game. Sometimes you'll just die. That's it. Gone. Deleted. Just happens.
Fair enough.
You're half decent. You get to stay. I'll put that in there too. What's happening there? No, I'm just blind. Okay, fair enough.
The fuck is my vape?
Oh yeah, I
Three
changed the
bastards
coil
took
in
my
mine today. Holy shit, what a difference. I've been putting off changing the coil for like a month.
Oh god. What wattage of it, like, oh god. Like, is it like one of those little stick ones, or like,
No,
is it
it's
a tank?
It's a proper one.
Oh no! Like, rocking.
Mm.
Oh god, I can see it.
It was tasty.
I can see it now.
Dual
no.
range with bleed chance. That's
The whole month? I don't know how hard you hit it, but like, I pulled out some
Only
like
on
rank
breaking
ass fucking coils.
okay, so hang on. You could probably do. I'm just trying to think of a situation where Impact's build could work and what you'd be doing.
I'm gonna charge my phone real fast. My vape.
And after this, let me have a look. I need to remember what skill trees are which. You'll either be going Pathfinder or Raider. You won't be using Deadeye. Um. Actually, no. I don't. No, don't use Pathfinder either. So you'd be going Raider.
I can't do this just yet.
Found my vape. Hell fucking yeah.
What direction is your skill tree heading? So if you're doing that, you should be going down the skill tree near the duelist. Does it look sort of like that? Nope, City's back.
I'll come back.
Or is that just an idea, or you haven't put out a tree yet? Oh shit! Ooh. I'm the captain. You can actually get Captain Fairgrove's hat in this. It's shit, but it's there. Gwennon? Ooh. It's gambling time.
I always love a good risk.
Oh, I'm gonna get fucked. I'm gonna put up the preliminary portal just to be ready.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is very mean content.
Oh,
And it's one of those ones where you can make it a lot harder. And I did.
Come join my map.
What was that one?
Want to come join my map?
Yeah, what tier's you up to?
16.
Oh no, I get fucked at that point. I'm running a 4-link.
I'm battling my map so they get 8
My
mods as
spirit
well.
is spent.
Yeah. That's definitely a way to do it. Yeah, I've been taking it pretty lazy this league. I haven't been massively into Path probably since Ultimatum was the last league I put in some semblance of effort into.
I can't do this just yet.
fuck! Did I just read you? What the fuck?
Seen you on much since.
Y'all, did y'all ever have in grade school? Y'all ever have opening window opening class?
What?
I have no fucking idea. I just read some stupid ass green tech shit, green tech story on this shit. I don't know. This dude's probably fucking around. Jesus Christ.
Oh, and I get
Some
what you're
stupid
saying now.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, Jesus.
Sounds about as believable as penis inspection, though.
Oh my god. Did you pass? I know I passed with at least a D+.
Oh, dude, my coach, he said I was the best grade.
Oh my god. So you were in line to be part of the foreskin triathlon, right?
Fuck yeah, mate. I always win.
Salam.
Oh my god.
Where did I put that? Yeah, I reckon she'll probably be pretty decent. She's obviously going to have an entire, like, thing focused on flame, though. Like that, I'd be very surprised if you didn't.
Sounds hot.
Oh yeah, the Sisters of Battle. Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr, action RPG in Warhammer
Don't do it.
verse.
Wait, let me check this.
And yeah, it's got its next expansion pack's coming out with a Sister of Battle, so it should be pretty. Ooh, I'll still be playing the Crusader because, well, I'm Flint.
Oh, you're talking about tabletop?
No, it's an action RPG. Like Path.
Like
I can't do this just yet.
A game called Warhammer
the
Inquisitor Martyr.
isometric dungeon.
Yes, it's an action
Oh.
RPG like Path. Except it's 40k.
Okay.
And it-
I thought you were all talking about the fucking like VR game, Sisters of Battle. I was
no,
gonna say like, don't fucking buy that shit. It's fucking hot garbage.
I have heard that.
It's a stinker. That's fucking sure. Isn't there like also an XCOM game with what's it called?
Not out yet.
Fucking-
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, where it's pretty much XCOM but 40k with shit, what are they called though? Fuck.
Grey Knights.
Yeah. Please, Imperial Citizen, turn around for a second.
Face the wall, citizen. Oh yeah, and the tech priest got an overhaul. Literally the league after you quit.
What? Oh, they do an update to tech mechanic, like the
Yeah, so-
Mechanicus, totally not XCOM game.
No, I'm Inquisitor Martyr. I'm still talking with Anlo about it. So there was a priest that was a tech priest, and its whole thing was you have lots of summons and you command a whole army of dudes. And the update that he quit, right after that, it got a rework where it's like it's now one of the top classes. Like it's really good.
But it's actually viable.
Yeah.
Well, fucking rest in peace, dude. Fuck.
It's just funny. Another thing you'd be happy to know, Siri, is the AI also got a fucking uptune. So, for example, the Castellans actually stand at the front now. Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe they had such technology. I mean, when I actually gave it a shot. It's not perfect by any means. Fuck no, it's still got a lot of issues with you know, the AI and whatnot. But it's actually like workable now. It's not just you're sitting there for 20 minutes wondering why the fuck a catafran is shooting a fucking barrel.
Hmm.
I mean, you know, I'm over exaggerating to make a point, but yeah, it's still it's about that.
Invade.
A crafting recipe.
Also, any thoughts on the Space Marine 2?
Yeah, it
The-
looks like it could be. I mean, hopefully it's decent. I am a bit worried that it's got a danger head rider.
The danger head. What do you mean?
A Twitter right.
Fuck. I mean, it was kind of weird that like, for some reason he's now a Primaris Marine, because you can be upgraded to Primaris now.
Only very few of them have been able to go from standards to Primaris, and it's usually like very specific named guys.
I didn't even know that was I was just memeing. I didn't even know that was actually fucking possible.
There's been like, and like, I think it's like 3 have been able to like survive the transition, and they were like chapter master big boys.
Like borderline like Deme Primarchs. No, okay, I assumed that it was just fucking what's his name? Balasar should call just like fucking like just snatching up goddamn what are they called? Like the like neophytes to just be like, all right, you're either gonna die or not die. Get fucked, and then he just did whatever he does. Like what most chapters already do with their initiates.
Wait,
Fair enough.
hang on. I have no idea what you said. What?
Neophytes. I think like the terminology for like neophytes is just like the Black Templars, but like that transitioning period, like where like you're given the Black Carapace, but you're not a fucking Space Marine yet. Like you haven't been getting. Your
Oh yeah,
full
yeah. A
occupancy
neophyte
yet.
is like, just like Seedride just said. It's like, all right, maybe you'll make it. On you go. Probably not. Probably not.
And then my thought process with like how they first like developed, how Call actually first developed the Primaris Marines is just, alright, like doing his own thing to it, but like getting subjects to like test it out was just like getting neophytes and being like, well, you might work or you might not, and your chapter might kill you, but get fucked. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's literally just Space Marines, but better, and everyone's angry at them because it wasn't the Emperor's homework.
I love the fact where
Unironically.
like it's obviously made to, you know, the whole point was to make more money, but they had
Yeah.
no like in-law way of explaining it that was actually good. And they tried so hard, but it boiled down to literally, oh yeah, you know that thing with the Emperor and how it took him like thousands of years over on Mount whatever the fuck it was to figure out how to do this? Well, I somehow figured out in the span of 100 years in some shithole fucking shed in Mars. So, yeah.
Bro, did you read the book about Belisarius Call? It's even gayer when they try to explain explain how like he decided to work on an Emperor's like design. Did you read that book?
No, I don't like Call to Fuckwit. I don't read anything with him.
In a dream, I swear to God, in a dream, Belisarius Call. It's more of like when he's fucking knocked out in a spaceship because he got fucking head hit because he can get knocked out some fucking how. He saw the Emperor's face smiling, a warm smile, and said, "I trust you, Call." It was the gay. It was so fucking. It's
so
more
cringe.
fucking retarded than you would think. Like it's fucking annoying. And he was like, "Oh, okay, I can do this," and it's like, dude, what? Like, The Mechanicus don't even give a fuck about the Emperor. It's like the only reason they even acknowledged him is because he fixed their best toaster. I don't know, man. It's dumber if you look into it. It's fucking Jesus.
Yeah, the custodies that we could.
Are they just
Well, considering they're bringing back the what was it, King in Yellow? The fucking the top dog custodies?
the Captain General?
No,
Oh,
Captain General gets fucking demolished by King in like whatever the. Hang on, let me find his fucking name. The dude has. I think it's written in something where he has so many names and fucking honors about him that it's one of the thickest books they have in the library of the shit that he's achieved.
is that actual like lore, or are you referring to the TTS? Like,
No, this is lore.
I
This
don't
is
know.
real.
Actual lore. Okay, Elite Dangerous is finished downloading. Hell yeah.
Where is he? Oh, I can't fucking find him.
I need no the fucking no. Hold on a second. I'll pull up the motherfucking book. I'll pull up the motherfucking book I read. Hold on a second.
Constantine Valdor?
Hold on. It wasn't specifically related to the Primaris project, but like reassurance in the Emperor. I swear to God, I remember this shit. Hold on a second.
Did I put that in there already? Oh, dude.
Hold on a second. Where's my goddamn thing? Alright, hold on a second. My library.
Yeah, I couldn't think of the dude's specific. I know the guy, but I couldn't think of his name. That's probably it.
Belisarius called the Great Work. Literally, that's where I fucking heard that from.
Oh shit, yeah.
That's where it was like that shit was said.
Yeah, I haven't
I can't do this just yet.
read much of the new books.
Anything that isn't related to, okay, the orc ones like Prophets of Wog is like those are actually good. Like anything related to orcs, it's actually kind of good. Or the Necrons, it's pretty good. Everything else kind of sucks dick.
Yeah.
I kind of feel bad for like any Tech Mechanicus fans when it comes to like non-call related stuff too, because like of Blood and Steel was like it's like a buddy cop thing, but it's like they tried doing a romance story and it sucks, dude. It's so
Romance in
bad.
40K.
It's so
The only romance
No, really,
in 40k is Gab and Bob.
it's fucking shut the fuck up. No. No.
Yes.
No. No.
You don't like Gab and Bob?
Salam.
No. I'm sorry. What are you referring to by Gavin Bob? I'm thinking of orcs. Okay, I can hear myself.
Gab and Bob are like Ogrins. Oh, hang on, I gotta remember. It's a fan story, but it's like. Yeah, a lot of people meme on how like grim dark that 40k is, yeah. Gavin Bob is like one of the old school, yeah, shit really does kind of suck.
Come to an accord.
It's a story about two...
Gavin Bob.
Yeah, go read it. It's
Sorry.
pretty easy to find. Just look for Gavin Bob 40k
No, what-
story.
No, wait. What's about like orcs? Like
No, it's Ogrins.
oh, ogre. Okay. You know, fucking like ogrins are just mentally disabled people. Or they're pretty much just mentally disabled mutants. So okay, yeah, that's probably actually depressing. Fuck. Gavin Bot. Alright. Gavin Bob. Why the fuck does it need to check my fucking browser? Alright. Alright, I got it pulled up. We'll check it out in a bit. When I'm not fucking slobber knockered.
Warrior, run from a fight.
Also, okay, I will digress what I've said before because like the Caiaphas case series is kind of good besides Blood in the Water.
Yeah, Caiaphas is like the funny ones. It's alright. The luckiest, unluckiest man the world has ever seen.
Hmm.
Reminds me of that fucking shit post with oh Jesus, where it's like, I'm not the Messiah. He doesn't. That must mean he's the Messiah. It's like, no. It's like the sad Caiaphas is like, you're the greatest hero of the Imperium. I'm not. Such humbleness by the greatest hero.
Pretty much. I will say, Jurgen gets. For how great, like for 40k, Jurgen gets way too many fucking plot armor like saves. It kind of like it kills the vibe a bit. Where like I get it, it's not supposed to be as serious, but still, with like him getting out of there with the Tyranids, nah, bruh. He's a null, but come on. Also, spoilers. I'm sorry, folks. Fuck.
Yeah, don't bother me.
Sorry, I might have just spoiled like a lot of shit.
Probably.
Okay, no, wait, hold on. Okay, I'm just reading through what you said. A Ogryn has no fucking chance in hell of snapping a Space Marine in half. Like, okay.
Wrong. Incorrect. No. So.
No fucking way.
No. What happened? Ogryns are immensely strong. They're a lot stronger than a Space Marine. They're never going to catch a fucking Space Marine.
No fucking way.
No, they can't catch him. But if they can get their hands on him, he will flatten him into a fucking meat-shaped ball.
No fucking way.
Yes, Ogryns are ridiculously strong. They are physically the strongest of all humanoids around. Well, not like a Custodes and a Primaris. But yeah.
Why aren't they just like fucking like doing fucking brain transplants or some shit, or like having fucking Ogryn?
They
like,
do. That's called a bonehead. You want to know the requirements to become a bonehead?
I thought boneheads were the smart ones.
And
I thought the boneheads were like.
And what makes a bonehead smart is they actually remember the names of things and can count to like 6. Yeah, that's the smart Ogryns. That's the big brain Ogryns. But an Ogryn...
So why not just put a Space Marine's brain in an Ogryn?
Yeah. What?
Or a Commissar's. Like, do some kind of like weird fuck around shit. Like, they lobotomize people to like turn them into servitors. Why not just do like a fucking like...
They have.
Pretty much put them in that body. They have?
It's not like Ogryns have like a special rule to not have that happen. It's happened.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like a go. I guess like it's just like... Just something that just isn't been considered, just wouldn't be fun in the setting.
Yeah, I mean, turning an Ogryn into a servitor is kind of like, I don't know, pretty boring, really. But yeah, an Ogryn, if they got their hands on a Space Marine is fucked.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, no, I believe that.
What was it? I think it was Nock. Nock Dead Dog. When one of his commanding officers asked him to get him a med kit from one of the armored vehicles, Nock dragged the entire fucking APC to the guy. Like, the entire vehicle. No effort whatsoever. Just grabbed it and he's like, yep, alright, here you go. Plopped it down in front of him.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny.
How you doing, Lenifin? I think I said that right.
Hello.
But yeah, another major reason why you won't see any sort of transplants into Ogryn bodies or anything like that is Ogryns are essentially the second class citizens of the Empire. The average human being has more human rights than an Ogryn,
Yeah, well, yeah, they're an abhuman.
by a large degree. They're literally they're mutants.
Yeah.
They're tolerated mutants, and part of the Imperial faith is literally kill the mutant.
Yeah. Isn't that the Adeptus Hereticus that like sanctifies like which ones are like
Yep,
which ones get the
and
which
controls
ones
their
get the
breeding.
rope?
And they control their breeding.
Didn't they try to have like Warhammer Fantasy Beastmen as an abhuman, but then they're like, wait a minute, that doesn't like this actually doesn't
No,
make
they
sense.
still exist.
Okay.
They still exist.
They're still canon.
Warhammer Fantasy is actually a world in 40k.
Yep.
Like that's the thing.
It's
That bothers
basically
me.
separated by the
no.
biggest warp storms to ever end warp storms, so much so that only really the gods can interact with the planet. But yes, they exist.
Sigmar is its own thing. Not that's different. Yeah,
Okay, well, Age of Sigmar.
Live.
I don't think anybody wants to acknowledge, like, wants to believe Age of Sigmar is canon.
What do you mean? Age of
Right.
Sigmar is fantastic.
It's great. It's beautiful, man.
Wasn't it like
my
total,
favorite
like,
part
dumb shit?
about Age of Sigmar is how they practically have fucking Sigmarines. That's pretty cool. That's very awesome. Another thing that's really good about Age of Sigmar is they totally took so much inspiration from 40k, all the good parts especially. Yeah, they didn't go and grab some weird esoteric bullshit like Mar and Call. Yeah, no, you know, they did some pretty cool stuff. Oh, dude, fuck Sigmar, man.
Bro, wasn't
Lord,
it pretty
Sigmar,
much
you
that, like,
can't
everybody's
solve
soul got
all your
crammed into, like,
problems
some
by
space dragon's
opening
asshole,
the
and then they got reborn?
That's
Like, isn't that, like, the entire story?
Well, the entire story of Age of Sigmar can be boiled down to Ever Chosen of Chaos really hated chaos, so he hit the delete button on the universe. Didn't realise that the delete button isn't really so much a delete button as it is a reset key, and because fuckery, surprise, there's now more chaos gods, and he hates his own existence for doing it.
And Skaven blew up the moon.
Yeah, they did.
I like Skaven, and even I'm not happy with that. Like, didn't the actual, like, Great Horned Rat, like, fucking become its own chaos god? Like a weird, like...
Yeah, well, not really a chaos god, but yeah, like, well, that's the thing about fantasy and 40k, is the chaos gods in fantasy aren't the only gods. There are other gods. Gods
I mean, even
are a
in
bit more
40k, there are more other gods.
Yeah,
like
there's
fucking
Eldari
Khorne.
gods.
I mean, Kane.
Kane.
Mork and Gork.
Sagadak. There's all, well,
Yeah. Fucking... What's his name? Yeah, like, all the Catan.
Catan aren't
see,
really so
that's-
much gods.
Yeah, they're more of like a super powerful beings that got put into a body.
The best way to describe them is they're just one massive parasite.
Yep, they
Well, then, okay, wait, then what are the Necron gods that the Necrons, like, dunked on super fucking hard?
weren't gods.
Are they their own-
Satan.
Yeah, they're Satan. What they were just cosmic fucking beings, I guess, that went from star to star eating stars. And the Satan were like, damn, what if we made that into a god? Because, you know, the Kroorks have gods, so let's make one. They kind of achieved their goal, but they didn't make a god. It's just like they gave... Yes,
they gave
they were
form
fighting the
to a
Kroorks at the
massive
time.
parasite.
Wait,
Yeah.
weren't the Quarks made after the Necrons, like fell, like...
No, the Kroorks were
Enable,
made
like, their whole
specifically to
species
kill
to
the Necrons by the old ones.
Oh, like, so they're fucking them before they turned to robots.
Yeah,
Bruh.
biotransference happened relatively at the start of War in Heaven, but it was still occurring at the time.
Does anyone here not know what the Kroork are?
Yes, the Quarks are orcs before they became retarded.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there is evidence to believe that the books are slowly pushing in the direction of the Kroorks making a fucking return.
Yeah, they are. No, they legit are. There's a even one of the models for the new Orc HQs. He's got bionics like the Kroork do.
Yeah, isn't he a Pramork?
Oh my
I don't
fucking
know.
god. Are you...
I'm not
Wait,
sure, but they're pushing back towards the Kroork for sure.
Yeah.
wait, okay. I thought the Prime Orcs were like a fucking meme thing of like orcs that thought they were like aligned with the Empire. Am I like thinking of
No.
something else? Prime Orcs.
No, a Prime Orc. Okay, so you have orcs. They're the Tides. A Prime Orc is an orc on their way back to becoming a Krork. Fucking.
Oh.
What's
The Beast. The Beast was
Yeah,
one.
he's a Prime Orc.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was massive.
He was the size of a city hab block.
Yeah, he was bigger than the Emperor. A lot bigger.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
A big chunky.
Wait, didn't Vulcan die killing him or something like that?
Vulcan
Wait,
can't die.
Luz?
Vulcan, yeah, he's a perpetual. He will never stop coming back.
Sorry. Yeah. But
You
like,
may-
he's...
You can obliterate his body utterly, so completely that there is not like a fucking genetic code left in existence of him, and he'll still reappear. He is written into the universe as a constant.
Yep.
He's about as hard to kill as you can kill the concept of something.
I like
canonical plot armor.
how the fact that the Emperor went to Vulcan and was like, hey, can you start making shit, please?
Yeah, pretty much.
He was,
Yep.
he was like, oh, okay.
He's like, I do like making shit.
He made a teleporting hammer of death. That was funny.
I like how everyone skips over the fact that he literally dunked on his brother by teleporting them above and doing the world's greatest suplex.
Yeah.
He did like the universe's most potent suplex from fucking orbit.
Wasn't Vulcan one of the biggest out of the Prime?
He was the
Oh, he was
physically
bigger than
largest.
the Emperor, wasn't
He was physically the largest of the
Yeah.
Primer. And physically the strongest.
and the
But he was
and
also the kindest.
The best smith as well.
No.
Yep.
Yes.
No, that wasn't that fucking Peter Turbo. Good old Peter
Perturaba?
Turbo.
Peter Turbo.
No,
What?
no.
I know,
It wasn't
I know,
It wasn't
Perturabo. I'm fucking memeing, Jesus.
It wasn't Perturabo. I think Ferris Menace was better than Vulcan, technically speaking, at the creation of armaments and technology, as well as like making someone a set of armor and a gun. He was better than Vulcan. Vulcan was a master of metallurgy. He could take an ingot and smith it into something legendary.
Yeah.
Ah.
Dawn was the best fortificator.
Dawn built walls.
Dawn built
He loved his sandcastles.
Don't diss Dawn, okay? They've still got his hand, okay?
The magic pain glove.
Blow.
Oh my
Glove of
God.
blow, guys.
Magic pain glove. I am lost on this heretical ship. Show me what I must do.
I have lost my ways, brother. Time to put on the owie glove and seek my future.
Your services are no longer needed.
The one
Bruh.
thing I do really like about the 40k community is how much we meme on the lore that we enjoy.
Yeah.
We just meme on it. It's the funniest
For-
shit ever.
There's so
40k
much
would
retarded
not
shit.
be 40k would not be as popular and amazing as it is today if it wasn't for people like Brother Alpha Booster making it what it became.
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
exactly.
He practically created an entire new generation of fans in
Oh, yeah.
40k by himself.
Oh, most certainly.
I mean, like the whole like TTS series like kind of puts it in a digestible format because it is like, if you think about it, like how the fuck are you supposed to get into it instead of besides just taking a deep dive into like a random sect and not knowing what the fuck is going on, like when it comes to any other faction being
See, that's
like
what
brought
I
up or
actually
mentioned.
really recommend people. So many people are, I don't understand 40k. I don't know where to start. Like there's so
Go
much
watch
shit,
it.
so I'm not going to bother.
It's the best.
But what I tell
introduction.
them to do is look at something that you think is cool as shit. Like for example, a lot of people like Titans because Titans are pretty fucking
Yeah,
mad,
they're awesome.
and they just start there.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
because 40k is so established and so like built over time, that's going to
Yeah.
branch out into other shit. If you learn about Titans, you're going to learn about like the Mechanicus and the Omnissiah. Then if maybe you'll learn about fucking Abraxas as well while you're there. Like,
Yep.
it just keeps going into other shit. And I mean, if you learn about Abraxas, you're obviously learning about like the Chaos cults and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
That's
keeps
why-
going.
If you're someone that likes machines and how they work, there's a whole book on it.
Let's just all take a moment of silence for the loss of phosphorus weapons.
Don't you mean Vorkite? Oh no, wait, they brought them back.
No. Remember the Heretic destroyed the STC for
Oh, that's
phosphorus
what I
weapon.
want you to believe. Conspiracy theory time.
Well, no, he was
Oh my
killed
God.
using phosphorus
No.
weapons for
Yeah.
daring to destroy the STC. Well, I mean, he succeeded, but
That's a big no-no, by the way. If anyone didn't know.
destroying a fucking STC.
Yeah, that's
I know,
oh,
literally, like goodbye that whole sect of technology because
yeah.
like people are too retarded now to even figure out how to make things.
Mhm.
I think that's like the
Yep.
biggest hawkish shit.
It's-
Like that's kind of the one thing that pisses me off. About
It's
the
not that
Imperium.
they're
No one-
retarded. They're actually like
They're
the
not- they're
Mechanicus are
actu-
extremely fucking smart, but their
Yeah.
entire
You're not
belief
allowed.
system is why would you go against the sacred designs of tens of thousands of years?
Millennium.
And because of the Treaty of Olympus Mons, the formation of the allies between the Mechanicus and the Imperium, there was actually a lot of blockades put in place into the research and development of certain technologies, and
When did they
over
do that,
time
Si?
over time that has been bottlenecked to pretty much all technological development.
Bruh. Like it just seems like the biggest kick in the fucking head because it's like, okay, then like it's considered heresy to try to develop. It's like, how the fuck was that shit made in the first place? Like, what the fuck?
Because
A lot of the
humanity
technology
wasn't
in
fucking retarded
STC,
then.
I mean,
all
like
of the
I understand
technology that
the
comes-
golden age.
yeah,
And then
well,
the Age of
all
Apostasy.
STCs, every single one of them comes from the Men of Iron days, the
Oh,
days
yeah,
of
they're
the
cool.
Vault.
No, or also like the minute I know about the story about the AI that like is so fucking powerful it dunked on the fucking Eldar or the Drukhari by like
The Men
warping
of
them
Gold
onto
made the Men of
themselves.
Iron look like fucking children in comparison.
Yeah,
Dude, the
Like,
Men
where
of Iron
it's
was
like-
such a mistake to have made.
Well, they weren't a mistake to have made so much as the Men of Iron didn't have restrictions placed upon them. So when they created more of themselves, they didn't realize they had to shield those newborns from the warp like they were.
Mm.
And so they all basically
Oh,
just got
fuck.
utterly fucking maddened
Like,
by the warp.
no fuck. I didn't actually know about this. What the
Yep.
fuck?
Yeah, the Men of Iron were so when the shit hit the fan with the Men of Iron, there was constructs that were bigger than planets that bit
Yep.
worlds in half with one bite.
Yeah,
What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
and that's actually on the lower end of how powerful shit.
Yep.
Just have a look at the oculary
Bruh.
from the Necrons.
Yeah.
That thing is considered literally
that-
the most powerful weapon in 40k, and the Silent King, the original leader, well, the leader of the Necrons, he
Yeah.
ordered the complete destruction of every god-killing weapon of a certain
Why?
tier and above,
He couldn't
because he
Why?
didn't trust the universe with them.
Ah.
They were so powerful, he did not trust them possibly falling into the hands of the unworthy. Now, he ordered the destruction of all weapons that the Necrons had from a certain tier and above, yet he let the oculary remain. So that means it was below
Yeah,
that
that's
mark.
a crazy.
And it has the power to rip the galaxy apart.
Weren't the Necrons like pretty much retarded in comparison to like the old ones
Yes.
and shit?
They were
I-
retarded technologically speaking.
They were
Okay.
also heavily burdened on their home planet with the amount of toxic rays. From...
LMAO, everything is Chernobyl.
Well, yeah, before biotransference, they were
Yeah.
well up shit creek, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they did the biotransfer, they're like, "Oh, we got fucked."
Well, I mean, the book that actually describes it so fucking well. The Silent King, he strode into the fires of biotransference. The first one to do so, he did so gladly. And upon completing his biotransference,
He realized,
immediately
fuck.
he realized he had lost something. He didn't put his finger on it straight away, but he immediately, upon seeing the first of his kin to go in to biotransference after him, realized, oh, I just fucked up. And that's when you get the situation of a good number of the Necrons, like we're talking 70% onwards, were dragged kicking and screaming into the fires of biotransfer.
Yeah.
So the
Isn't there like
before,
no, you go.
so before they got turned into the metal people, their average lifespan didn't even reach 50 on their
Yep.
home planet because of the radiation was that bad.
And that was considered long.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
you were like a
fucking lame,
fucking greybeard at that.
Yeah, at like
Literally?
40, you're so old.
Literally, 70 to 80% of their lifespan was spent building new tombs
That's depressing as fuck.
that
That's
they would then be
why-
buried in, and then the next generation would follow on doing the exact same thing.
That's why they wanted to. They thought the transference was going to be a lot better than what it turned out to be.
Yeah,
They thought
was
they were going
own-
to
yeah.
release themselves from their primordial shackle and stop dying to radiation, but yeah, that didn't quite turn out.
Well,
way that
they
wanted.
escaped their
the-
home world, but the mutations, the radiation poisoning followed them. Essentially, it was so built
like
into
they
their
couldn't just say,
genetics
like,
at that point,
they
it
couldn't
would
fix-
never be fixed.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't be like, okay, let's just get the fuck off this shithole and then like
They
go to a
did.
place that isn't rated.
They did.
It still
But
follows.
the damage was so potent. Like they were so radioactively
They got
damaged
cancer AIDS.
that their children's children of their children's children were still suffering the radiation
Yeah,
effects.
it was part of them at this point. Like their DNA was
written in their
literally
DNA.
like fucked.
Cancerous.
DM
Their DNA was
decomposing
literally
on the
cancer.
spot.
Pretty much. And
Were they? Were they
Jesus.
humanoid?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
they
fucking
look-
yeah,
metal.
they
Yeah, no,
look-
you can
they
actually
look
they look
find
exactly the same.
if you go into a lot of the real old stuff. I'm talking like
Yeah.
maybe third edition art, second edition. You can
Yeah.
find like really old looking art of what they looked like. And
they were based off Egyptian society, so a lot of them had those sort of like headdresses and stuff, but they looked human.
Yeah.
Or humanoid.
I have
They-
no idea how
They
the
look-
fuck to pronounce the name, but
They
welcome.
look similar to the Interacts.
Yeah,
No.
What the fuck
I
is an
think so.
interact? Hold on, back that train
Don't
up.
worry about
What?
it.
don't worry about it.
No, I'm gonna worry about it now.
No, don't. No, don't.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna
It's
too.
blowing weird things.
Whistleblowing weird things in 40k. You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
They.
don't tell them
it was,
about the Demonculapis.
No, no.
I know about the
no,
Demonculavas.
no,
They
no.
they shove the edge lord into the into the
That-
pussy,
that-
and then it
that-
becomes
shut
a
up,
space marine.
Twitch. Let's not do that.
Oh yeah, you're right.
No.
My bad.
How you doing,
Chicken
Cheese?
Nugget. Sour cheese.
But yeah, the
conversation's
Necron tier, the Necron tier, as they were called
is.
before they went into the Pfizer transference, originally approached the old ones, which were basically ancient fucking super toads that, yeah, giant fucking super frogs that could basically manipulate genetic same way that we like manipulate metal.
Pretty much,
They-
they were
they
able
could
to
pretty
do the
much
shit that the
shape it.
Emperor like dealt with the Chaos Gods to be able to do. They were able to do that from like day
They
one.
created the Crocs and they created the Eldari.
Didn't they create the Lisbon
But
too?
no, they didn't create the Eldari. Did the Eldari? Did
Yes.
they? They
Yes.
Yep.
They
Yes.
created
I thought
the
there were
Eldari.
two like side factions, and then
No.
they were like,
No,
No.
they
Oh.
were created for two specific purposes. The Eldari were created because they were potent in psychic. Well, they were created for the purpose of being potent in psychic capabilities, which were incredibly potent against the Necrons. Incredibly.
It just fucked them.
It completely screwed them. They had no defense against the psychic capabilities of the Eldar. And then the Krogs were created to be the frontline beast. They were essentially the space marines of the old
Wardogs.
ones.
The
Yeah.
hounds.
They were designed specifically that,
Punch boys.
okay, we throw a Krog at this planet, that planet is the Krog's battlefield for the rest of time, because you can't burn them out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't
see,
they fuck
unlike
up and like
orcs-
they had a Cork rebellion?
So one
Like
of the
full.
things that really fucks orcs up is like if you like incinerate the planet, that's it, it's gone. No, Krogs are like they're part of it now. They're not going
Yep.
anywhere.
They're not going anywhere. But the thing about them, though, was when the old ones created these races, they didn't put any shackles on them, so to speak. So, or any sort
An
of
off button.
defenses, or any kill switches.
Yeah.
So, after the old ones passed away, you obviously have the shit with the Eldari now being in peacetime, needing
Yeah.
something to take their.
They were breeding too much, and then
Well, they were doing everything a little
a
bit
big
too
movie
much.
monster appeared in the war.
Yep, they
Yeah.
single-handedly murder fucked a god into existence.
Yeah.
Good work.
Oh yeah,
Captain
the
Brick.
he-she king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why you see a lot of the Eldar with those gems, so that they don't get taken to the fucking laughing god.
Yeah, you
Slanesh.
know, Soul Stone.
Laughing God actually saves them.
Laughing God actually saves
Does
them.
he?
Yep.
Like, as in, like, right before they get consumed by
Ah.
Slanesh.
No one knows how he does it, but that's why Harlequins, when they die, they don't get fucked. Like, he somehow
He's
Actually,
keeps
kind of
them
fucking.
safe.
That's pretty based.
But
That's fucking based.
there is a subsect of Eldari that weren't in real space when the psychic scream that basically destroyed their entire civilization occurred, and that was the Eldari of the city of Komara, which was
Drukari.
in the Drukari. Yes,
Druki.
I
And-
actually have models for them.
and their method of staving off she who thirsts is basically inflicting enough pain and suffering and excess that Slanesh literally goes, "Oh, that's more tasty right now," and instead starts eating that instead of their souls.
Aren't they like full? Aren't they like all like? Aren't all of Drukari like? As long as they're like like, aren't they all like fucking what's it called? The same thing that Vulcan is. Like they can be
No.
regenerated no matter what.
No.
If they're surrounded by like there's a little bit of them
No.
left
No,
that can
Perpetuals
be
are very
regenerated.
unique.
there's
Okay, then what am I
like
thinking
less
of?
than 10.
As well.
There's less than 10.
There's
So
also
they can
one
be
artificial
regenerated by
one as well.
torture.
There's one that they did something to him and he became one, and he ends up completely it's a really short story, but he murks some real higher up with like a full grade digital weapon, and he's gone again. Someone figures out what he is, gets deleted, and the guy disappears.
Yeah.
What, one of the Drukari gods? What the fuck?
No, that was just like a thing about
No.
when you mentioned Perpetual.
Perpetuals are a
Oh.
completely different thing. The way Drukari work, right, is they are Eldari that are slowly being eaten by she who thirsts, or Slanesh. And essentially the way they stave off Slanesh is dragging
Torturing people and
Slanesh's
shit.
dragging Slanesh's attention away from their soul. And
Ah.
they also, kind of in the same way that Slanesh does, feeds on the pain and excess of things that they do. That energy that they feed on, in turn, rejuvenates their body. The way you're thinking of how they revive the dead is actually something that is entirely not based in psionics or psycho-based abilities. It's something
The fuck?
entirely based in the capabilities of the homunculi.
Yes.
Okay.
They can, as long as there is enough pain and anguish in a single place, they can use that energy and essentially revive the dead. And all they need from you is a sample of your DNA. That's it.
That's
That's the homunculi.
How is that
They
not?
get
How is
called-
that not fucking? How
They
is
get-
that not psionic from like the suffering?
It's entirely science.
they get called. One of their nicknames is the Flesh Crafters.
Yep. The Drukari, yeah, all of their really cool shit, entirely science. The Necrons, they practically look like they perform magic, but not a single one of them is a psyker.
Yeah, no, aren't they like they're literally the whole thing about being like turned into a robot
They're
is your
soulless.
soul dies.
No, they're just completely soulless. Their souls were eaten.
Yep.
So they have
Different.
absolutely no connection to the warp. It also means they have absolutely no defense against the warp, except
Wait.
for when they made the Blackstone pylon.
And that's when things really changed for the Necrons.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. If they don't have a soul, then how are they hurt by the warp?
The warp can affect the physical plane just as much as it can affect the non-physical. So you can create basically a warp fire and burn a mountain to the ground. That is the same
Then
thing.
how the
but
fuck were the Necron? How the fuck did they come up with like tech that is designed to like fuck over shit like the Eye of Terror and stuff like that?
the Blackstone pylons. It was a material
how
that
they-
was literally resistant to the warp, so much so it denied the warp access to the real space around it.
Yeah,
Tell you what
Warp,
a bad
Blackstone,
one.
at its simplest, is counter-argument fuck you.
Yeah, it's anti-plot armor.
It's the equivalent of lead to like radiation.
Put it this way, the only reason the Cadian Gate lasted as long as it did is because they existed.
Yep.
If
No
it
fucking way.
the only reason. only reason Chaos hasn't completely controlled the entire galaxy is because the Necrons basically were like, let's make this thing to fight the old ones. Oh, that's really convenient. It's working fucking 60 million years later, and it's saving everyone's ass.
And then next minute, Abaddon
Manages to destroy one,
Yeah, that was nice of him.
and suddenly
Okay,
shit goes
I don't
tits
know a
up.
whole lot about like when it comes to chaos. Like Abaddon? I want to say Abaddon is Dota too.
It's, yeah,
Like,
his name
is he
Abaddon.
actually that level of a fucking meat? Is he actually like a fucking meat? Like
He's part orc
A
because his
incompetent
boss pole
meme.
keeps growing.
what? Wait, what? Run that by me one more
Abaddon is
time,
pa-
please.
Abaddon is part orc because his boss pole keeps growing.
Gotta love the top knot fan.
What the fuck?
It's funny, yeah. Oh, it's so
But
funny.
no.
He keeps getting bigger. Like
Abaddon
These
is basically a pseudo Primarch now.
Yeah.
He's been imbued with essentially the same level of strength, speed, stamina, and intellect as a Primarch. He took Horus's place as the champion of Chaos, or as they called him, generally speaking, the Ever Chosen.
like as in the chaos gods like granted him that power.
You will do our bidding. Or we
Fucking
will see it.
He got the okay from Lorgar to basically go and become the Ever Chosen of Chaos.
fucking
Lorgar is
cringe.
basically the favorite boy of Chaos.
And what's his name? Bellatork? But I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. The first demon prince.
I'm not sure.
Hold on. They recently did a model of him from GW. It's interesting to pronounce.
It's
Please.
usually how most shit works in fucking 40k.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, by the way, just FYI, just not FYI, but bit of a little side story. You know how we have in our real world the devil and Satan. In 40K,
Are you about to say that? Oh, sorry.
in 40k, there's a chaos, a smaller chaos god called Satan.
Oh fuck, dude! Nah,
And it's just
don't tell me it's gonna be
it's
same
speculated
as
it's
shit.
just a different way to pronounce Satan.
It's speculated.
That's all.
Speculated,
That's all 40k is. It's speculation. Like, hey, Anne,
bruh.
is a las gun? Does it shoot laser or does it shoot a bullet?
Don't fucking do this.
Say exactly.
No,
we
shut
never
the
know.
fuck up. They're called no. They're called auto gun. Like
No. So depending on what you
No.
read, a lasgun either shoots a very fucking weird plasma laser bullet, or it shoots a fucking laser.
Yeah.
what's the difference? It's still a
One's
projectile.
a beam of light, one isn't.
Yeah, and one reloads with a battery pack, and the other one reloads with not a battery pack.
An actual cartridge.
Uh,
Yeah, that-
Bruh, that's
It's
what
almost-
the level of nitpicky, like the actual level of fucking detail and vagueness in 40k. I don't think I've ever fucking like. There's no other IP that has that level of fucking.
what do you
like,
expect? You have like
Yeah.
Yeah.
how many
Okay.
books does 40k have across how many different fucking authors across like how many
so-
fucking years? What was it, 82 it
so-
started?
Fair enough. Touche.
Sort of, yes and no. I
Way
know
before my
exactly
time.
when
87.
GW started. No.
Hmm?
Mm-mm.
But yeah, the point is, there are so many conflicting opinions on how things should be, and before Games Workshop was basically like, yeah, cut that shit out, we're gonna sort it out ourselves, which honestly was a mistake in a lot of ways, but also a good move lore-wise.
Catch 22.
Yeah, before that, there was so many differing opinions on how things work. Like, for instance, there was a subsect of people that, read certain books that believed the Chaos Gods weren't exactly an evil thing, they were just representations of the natural order.
This sounds like heretic jargon, but
Well, that's just it. in a very real way, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, though, if you just take Games Workshop's original fucking idea for the Chaos Gods, they are just literally the bad guy. That's
Yeah.
it.
They're just beings that were like, man, I'm gonna be a dick. Fuck you. And there you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, wait, is this before like? Is this considered like before like whenever like the actual fucking like War in Heaven shit happened?
War in Heaven, the Chaos Gods didn't exist.
Like, but they were like formed from it.
Yep.
And that's what I
See,
mean. It's like
sort
The
of.
War in Heaven was so large, it encompassed billions of worlds. So there was billions of worlds with untold quintillions of souls being tortured, blasted, destroyed,
literally
ripped
incomprehensible
apart.
amount of like
Yes.
death, like
Death and chaos occurring.
grim dark
across-
to the grim max.
Well,
Yeah,
the way it was described was all of that death, all that destruction caused the Sea of Souls, which was up until that time calm, peaceful, serene, to become turbulent and chaotic, and thus
Skibbity-bop and dada.
the warp was born.
Exactly.
And from that primordial ooze that was the original warp, three concepts arose.
Because Slaanesh was formed later on by the fucking Eldari being horny.
And that was Khorne, Zinch, and Nurgle.
And didn't they have like like whenever they were first formed? Didn't they actually have like a war amongst each other, like or the Great Game, where
Oh, yeah, they were
like,
always
Zeech pretty much
fighting.
won, like
that never
Zeech won,
stopped.
and like was just like, yeah, no, I don't want to fucking kill y'all because like there's literally nothing else to do if I like kill
so-
y'all. So fucking gave
One of
up.
those things with this great game is how it works. Zinch is like, he thinks he's winning with his big plan. Well, he kind of isn't. It depends on whose point of view you're taking it. Because he knows everything. That's all a big part of the game. He's big brain. But he
Yeah.
also is aware of the fact that if he ever actually truly went against fucking Khorne, he would be demolished.
Well, yeah, no shit. It's
And Khorne
entirely
knows
like
for a
getting him
fact
to
that he would
like
never
beat the
be
shit
able
out
to
of
kill
Nurgle.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
Yes, grandfather Nurgle.
Like, good old Pappy G.
Bruh,
He's not called Grandfather Nurgle because he's the first. He's called Grandfather Nurgle because of
How
the
kind
care
he is.
shows
He loves you.
His subjects.
Unlike
He loves
everything
all
else
of
in
his-
40k,
yeah.
Nurgle truly does care for you.
Yes,
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Nurgle
will still
is
fuck
probably
your shit up
the
and turn
only-
you into some goddamn chaos spawn if
He's-
you fuck up.
no,
That's
You don't
just
feel
That's
pain.
the thing.
You will not feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like what
You
he's
not feel
doing
pain.
is literally gifting you like life and
Is-
like
yeah.
eternal, beauty in his
Escape
sense.
from suffering.
Yeah.
Escape
He-
from suffering.
He is literally the definition of a person that doesn't understand the social cues that he's letting out. He loves everyone that follows him. He loves them so much that he is willing to grant fractions of his own self to them so that they live longer. He loves his subjects so much that he genuinely feels sad when one of them is destroyed.
Damn.
He is the only benevolent being in 40k, but his
Fucking
benevolence
depressing.
isn't exactly what you would call good.
It's not the nicest
Yeah.
thing to happen
Stews,
to you.
though. He likes making stews.
Oh, the big soup.
What?
The soup.
Yeah,
The
but
good old soup bowl.
in his Garden of Nurgle. Well, that's a good place to be.
It's also where he's got the Eldar goddess of healing
Yeah.
locked up so he can test his pox upon her to see if that'll work.
Isn't the human like got in fantasy? Isn't it like the fucking human version of that, or is it like another case of like Bretonia's gods, where it's an Eldar one and it's just disguised as a human one?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm bringing up fantasy for a second, because like I know the same kind of like plot point of like a goddess of like
Any god
like,
that
of
exists in
cures.
40k technically can exist.
Technically
It's the same
speaking,
story, though.
the elder or the elven goddesses in all the gods and goddesses in Warhammer Fantasy all basically got merged into one being.
Oh.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. How the fuck does that work? But I kind of derailed the shit out of that. I'm sorry. I digress.
It's when people say to me 40k is hard to follow, I go, really?
You haven't seen Fantasy yet, fam. I mean, yeah,
Bruh.
no, it's all
perfectly fine.
right.
like the.
My lord, Sigma.
Why is everybody frozen?
No. My personal favorite one is, my lord Sigma.
Out there
You
they go.
can't solve all your problems by opening new Stormcast chambers. The hell I can't! A new one gets open.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Cat people. Do you guys know about that in 40k?
Felonids.
What's that? Sorry.
You mean the squats?
No, the felonids.
Or
The
Yeah, they're
felonids.
guardsmen.
Yep.
Yep, they're cat people.
Yes, if you go to 40k, you
Oh!
can get your own personal fucking cat girl waifu.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, no, those okay. Aren't those
They are-
like in that weird like gray space where like GW isn't really acknowledging their existence right
no,
now?
they fully
But
exist.
they're not-
They're
They've
canon. They're
actually-
proper canon.
They've got an interesting backstory
But there's no
too.
content
They-
about them made.
not really a
because
point
it doesn't-
because
It's not broad enough that GW could make a killing off money-wise.
Ah.
Because the law itself is different from the business model of the models. They have to make they think and feel that they have to produce models that'll make a killing for their investors, and if they don't, they get in the
Fair-
troubles.
so
Pretty
the
much
thing-
fair
the-
girls with a huge ass beard.
The thing about the
If it ain't that, it ain't
felonids, the thing about the felonids is they've actually got a really cool lore tied to them.
Do
Their
tell.
pardon?
Do tell,
the
like,
battery.
please continue.
Oh, I thought you said their towels, like mate.
Yeah,
that's
no,
a
no,
whole
no,
different fucking
Actually,
lore.
blue eggs.
No, no,
No,
no,
we're
no,
not-
no. I was saying do
We're
tell.
not talking
Please
about the
continue.
space weebs. The felonids are actually a holdover from the time of the Men of Iron and the Men of Gold. They are
No fucking
pleasure
way.
slaves. They are essentially pleasure slaves.
I'm in. Where's mine?
See,
fucking goddamn
back in the day, they literally
way.
created whole planets to
Paradise
breed paradise walls to breed a specific type of human being that people would find appealing, and the felonids were one of them.
Elon Musk in the grim dark future actually made cat girls real. Fuck.
No.
There's actually a person who owns a planet
Oh my
that
God.
is a paradise planet full of felonids,
Oh
and
my
he
fucking
got
God.
that. He got that planet by giving the Imperium an STC that
Oh, the knife.
a
The
better
knife.
knife.
Yeah.
How? Okay, hold on. SCC. I thought the SCT was like the whole like.
No,
segment,
it was
like,
an
the way the
STC
whole
template.
plan.
It was a single fragment of a whole. It was
To make
basically
knives.
it was just
Oh,
to make
okay,
a
so
knife.
I'll explain an STC in the most simpler form. So you have a printer.
I understand when it's.
Yeah, listen. You have a printer that it's a smart printer, and you tell the printer, okay, on this planet we have dirt and wood and trees and some weird-looking dude called Jimmy that keeps saying shit to my sister. How do I make a fusion reactor? And it'll give you a printout of exactly how to fucking do it with what you have.
Yep.
Now,
Literal
what
cheat codes.
the printout is a template. That's what he gave them. He gave them a template of how to build a knife from some basic shit that is very, very fucking
Very,
present
very,
in the
very
universe.
good.
Yeah, it's a really good knife, but it's also made from like absolutely like brain dead gear. Like you get some random shit, and it's like, yeah, the knife that they made is like the sort of shit that a Primaris is using. Like it's a good knife.
Yeah. Yes. So he basically
I was
handed
aware
them
of. I was
a
aware of
template. Like
them.
if you got an actual STC, I shit you not, if you got an actual STC, you would not live to hand it in.
No.
Like, it was a case of, like, you would be noticed in a heartbeat, like, okay, give me that shit, like, fuck off. That's not, like... It'd be like
Someone
picking up, like,
somewhere
drug
would
money in the
find out.
cartel in the middle of bumfuck nowhere.
Someone somewhere would find out. Somehow the Mechanicus will figure it out.
They'll
They
know.
will
They'll
kill
know.
you.
Some fucking way they'll figure it out.
They will kill you, the
They will
planet
turbo
you're on,
fuck you
or
for
the
even
galaxy
being near
you're
it.
fucking in to get their hands on an STC, like a fully active STC.
Like, not ask, like, as in, like, you're just gonna die
You
in the
are
process of them
dead.
reaching for it.
You are straight dead. Your
Then
best
how the
bet,
fuck did
if
this
you
one
ever-
motherfucker get his hands on a
He
piece
got
of
a
it?
template,
He got a printout.
Was he, like, a free trader?
No,
No, he's a
A
guardsman.
rogue trader, my
No,
bad.
he was a guardsman.
No.
How the fiddler's fuck did a guardsman get his hands on
right
that
place,
shit?
right time.
Some people might say luck, some might say zinch.
Great play.
Oh my
great-
fucking
don't
God,
worry,
shut
buddy.
up.
I
Right.
trust Big Sitch, because what he's gonna get one of those cat girls like pregnant, yeah. And that one, it's gonna have a granddaughter that's gonna think, yo, maybe Chaos is pretty cool. Boom, he's got the planet. That's his
Oh
now.
no.
Yeah, Sitch
Bro.
now has a planet. There you go.
That's okay. That's all you're doing is giving the lore on like fucking OnlyFans. Like, what the fuck you on about?
So,
That didn't
essentially,
land.
essentially, what happens, right?
Joke didn't
is
land.
that it's actually a really heavily talked about thing among the fan base of 40k. If someone got an STC, your best bet is literally running and hiding and building yourself a fucking empire, because you could outdo the Imperium of Man in probably a month with an STC.
Yep, absolutely.
There's
Well,
STCs on Mars at the.
Isn't that what tried to happen?
They're
with-
fucked. They're all fucked. All the ones on Mars are fucked.
They're literally fractions that don't like they barely even function, and yet they're enough to make the Mechanicus as potent as they are.
Yeah, think of how
So-
fucked up and virus infested your grandparents' like dog shit computer is. That's what theirs is like but 10 times fucking over.
Yep.
Ah.
And so a normal STC would be like introducing a supercomputer so potent it can literally cause effects on the physical universe through calculations alone.
Yeah,
Yep.
So pretty much like teaching Ethiopians how to like 3D print a Glock.
You're teaching Ethiopians how to like 3D print a fucking
A
singularity
railgun.
AI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
it's-
It'll
god.
do your shopping for you whilst have a famine.
Like it is really hard to put into words how powerful the Men of Gold were. They were so potent that literally not even the Necrons at their highest point could even hope to match an iota of what they were
Yeah,
capable
why
of.
do you? Why do
That's
you
like the
think-
most infuriating shit to hear about though, because it's like, okay, humanity has been just yanked, like goinked back into like its current state from being that fucking powerful. It's like,
Welcome to
dude, what the
Grimdark.
fuck?
Welcome, that
It's
is
like
literally
it just
every
seems
way.
retarded.
That's the point. It's not.
The only
no one
race-
wins. There's
Yes.
no upside. Everyone's fucked. No one will ever be able to achieve whatever they would do. One of the whole things, yeah, is like the
Glorious
Imperium.
setting.
If they were able to get a fucking breather and not holding the entire galaxy together every fucking day, could maybe get to a % of what they were, and they win. That's it. It's over. But they will never get that.
GG no fucking re.
There's a reason why the Emperor waited to come back when the Men of Gold and Men of Iron had finished their tantrum across the universe.
Wait,
Yep.
okay, hold on. Didn't the Emperor like full on like sit on the sideline
Yep.
until humanity
Yep.
got his got their shit kicked in just because they know that, like he knew that he could get fucking one tap KO'd by
Yep.
humanity?
He knew humanity
he-
was going to fall.
He is so, like he was so scared of the Men of Iron that to this
The fucking
day,
Menai.
like to this day in the 40k universe, no one knows about them.
Yeah, because he purged.
Abominable
them.
abominable intelligence. Isn't that
Yep.
like the
They were
AI?
far beyond that. They were so retardedly intelligent. Like, you know butterfly theory, yeah? Like the whole butterfly effect?
No. Oh, butterfly theory. Okay, yeah.
A butterfly in Japan flaps its wings, and somewhere in the Himalayas, a fucking mountain, snowstorm happens. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
With the Man of Gold, they were
They
able to
could
do that
literally cause that.
perfectly. Like, ridiculous.
Yep. The
God damn.
but the Men of Iron, they were potentially the most potent creation in existence. They were AIs that were so smart that they could self-replicate and essentially create anything they wanted. They could push
IRL cheat
existence to
codes.
its absolute yes.
Yeah.
But they had one flaw. They didn't
What?
know enough about the warp.
Yep.
Ah, fuck that. I was literally just about to ask, like, okay, then
And-
how the fuck did they not predict a way to deal with the warp?
And on top of that, they didn't foresee. I've just blanked his name. God damn it.
Hey, can you rotate items in Exile? Can you rotate them at all?
Yes.
Okay, Flint, can you do me a favor?
What do
You
mean
see that
rotate?
necklace on the top left?
Can't right.
Like, turn them.
No.
No, I'm not using a mirror to fucking change the way a PNG looks.
Please, I just wanted you to
A
tilt it
mirror
to the
is
side.
the highest form of currency in the fucking game. No.
Fair
how
enough.
does
I have
how does-
3,000 hours, and I have found none of them.
Okay, then never mind. Fuck what I was gonna say. Fuck that then. No, unless I'm dying.
Yeah.
Please continue though.
So yeah,
Oh yeah, the men of what the men of iron didn't foresee was the men of iron and the men of gold didn't realize how bad. I fucking blanked his name again. God damn it.
Didn't the Men of Iron rebel against the Men of Gold and then like try to steamroll humanity?
they got corrupted by chaos.
Yeah,
Well, they're supposed. Well, the Men of Iron
But, like-
themselves didn't. Their offspring did because they
Yes.
made them without the safeguards that the Men of Gold put into them.
Ah.
They didn't
And
use any
so-
virus.
Yeah, basically they didn't
Jesus
use
Christ.
anti-chaos virus, and chaos were all like, there's a whole
Free
lot
real
of these.
estate.
Yeah, pretty much. They fucking utterly rolled the Men of Gold with their own creations. They essentially pulled the same maneuver with Big Daddy E that they did with the Men of Gold.
Wait,
Realised,
okay,
oh,
wait,
he didn't
the
put-
Men of Gold interacted with the Emperor? Or what the fuck?
No. The Chaos Gods essentially pulled the same maneuver with Big Daddy E to defeat him that they did with the Men of Gold.
Wait, I thought the Emperor came out like on top with that like trade. Like he juked them.
He did. That's what. Okay, so he won. He came out on top of that trade. The gods were not happy about this, but
No,
the
they
gods
weren't.
got him back with Horus.
We see, yeah, he's
Well, technically
fuck.
speaking, they got him back with fucking Lorgar.
Oh, don't bring up him, please.
No,
Please, no, don't.
bro.
You don't like the whiny boy Lorgar?
No, I don't, because he it's his fault that everything went bad.
No,
No.
it's clearly Magnus's fault.
Stop. Stop. You know what you're doing. You know to
Fucking goddamn it!
stop.
It's all Magnus's fault.
Fuck Magnus. Cringe.
Magnus did nothing wrong. Hey, Dad,
Bruh.
I know I shouldn't be using the warp, but bad things are happening. Son, die.
Son died.
That's basically what
God
happened.
damn it!
Yeah, Magnus
Yeah.
warned his father that Horus was being a bad boy. And then the Emperor was like, do you know what I told you about using the warp, dude? Like, wow, man.
Actually, he didn't ask. Fucking.
Unless the Emperor, unless the Emperor directly told him, Magnus, don't fucking try to talk to me
No,
over the
he didn't.
warp now.
He did. He specifically mentioned to all of his Psyker children, look, there is a wall around Earth. There is a
Oh, if he explained
giant
it, then
psychic
yeah,
barrier.
that
No,
makes-
he
dumbass.
explained it quite thoroughly. There is a giant psychic barrier around Earth. Under no circumstance is it ever to be broken. Magnus was like, Horus
Fuck
is
that-
kicking up some real shit over there. Maybe Dad doesn't know. Oh, there's that wall he said not to break.
Let's touch it.
Let's touch it. And then
Oh
when
my
he went to
God.
go touch it, he was all like, I
broke it.
can't get through because Big Daddy E is a little bit too good at making barriers. Then there was a giant space mollusk sitting there giggling in the background.
Wait. Didn't he interact with Zeech beforehand to cure the to cure
That was
what was
way
happening to his
after.
like children?
That's way after.
That's way after.
Way after?
Way
Okay
after.
then.
Way after. So basically, this giant space mollusk turned up, had a few giggles, and said, "Yo, I see you're having a little bit of trouble contacting dear old Dad. Do you want a little bit of extra boost in power to, help you with that?" And Magnus, thinking all was right in the world and that he was the smartest there ever was like, "Yeah, sure, let's do that, folks." And so he took Zinch's power and broke that big barrier that Big Daddy E made up and let
Checkmate.
the Chaos Gods into Big Daddy E's secret project to break
He
his
was
way into the
fucking
webwire.
mad.
Oh, was he furious.
He got upset. He sent the Space Wolves to.
Well,
he didn't send him to
he-
kill him. He sent them to arrest him, and then Horse
No.
like tricked the fuck out of like Lehman, right?
Or
Or deceived Lehman into thinking that the Emperor wanted him dead.
Lehman Russ already hated Magnus.
Hated his brother.
No, it didn't really
And
take that
this
much.
was
absolutely
like
hated
him
it.
waiting
Kill
for
him.
like proof of I told you I was right, Dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah, he
Red
was
man
that guy
bad.
waiting in the background that's like,
Just
I
give me a
clearly
reason
know
to
better
fuck
than
up.
everyone. All I need is a fucking small reason to
Yeah.
go and screw shit up.
Yeah, give me Grand Mod, Dad.
And he got given it. And so Lehman Russ turned up on Prospero with nothing but murder in his eyes. And
Yup.
yes, he
Like,
burned
I'm
Prospero
going
to
to
the
fuck
ground.
some red pussy.
No,
Essentially.
No.
Not
he,
deliberately.
He
Like,
he
he's
was
going to
more
kill
along-
the red
Holy
man.
shit.
No, he was more along the lines of, here I see a red man with a spine. I'm going to unspine his spine.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was saying.
Though,
I think
though
it might
everyone,
work, though.
well, I mean, it worked, but everyone seems to forget about the fact that Magnus punched out one of Lehman Russ's hearts.
Yeah.
True. And well, okay, okay. At what point does Magnus get his soul literally gets fragged so fucking
That's a few
hard that
thousand
there's
years in the
different
future.
aspects.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
few
a
thousand.
while
Okay.
from now.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not as well read in 40k
I'm
lore.
just telling you, man. God.
Yeah, no.
But
Sorry.
no.
God.
Personally, Magnus's fuck ups just keep occurring as time
It-
goes.
it
I mean, he
doesn't-
wrote a really interesting book that his first in command managed to get a hold of. That spoke
fuck.
about a potential fix for the mutations and the changes that his.
Rubric of Ahriman.
So someone already
Yeah,
knows about.
Magnus wasn't happy that he took the book.
Shit.
He got mad.
Did he
He
fuck
got
it up?
He got fucked.
He got mad. He got very, very, very mad.
So basically, moral of the story: everything that went wrong was all Magnus's fault.
No, it was Lorgar. Then
Uh, It was also a bit of Fulgrim's, but
What about Lorgar? Are we just gonna skip
Oh,
over
no.
the Chaos Boy?
Okay, let's be fair. Let's
Okay,
be fair.
I'll say this. This is a good. This is like a good twist on its head. Like if the Emperor was already aware of the Chaos Gods before he made the Primarchs,
Because he was trying
why
to
the
starve
fuck
him.
did he not? Did he not acknowledge? How was he
Trying
not
to
able to
stop.
realize this choir boy? This choir boy is aware of the fucking Chaos Gods.
He wasn't.
I should just cap this little shit now.
He wasn't.
Whenever he came into contact, he was
Lorgar-
loyal. He was loyal
Lorgar
until
didn't know about the Chaos Gods until
But the
his...
Emperor did.
Yes,
Of course
the
he did.
Emperor knew.
The Emperor. So okay. The reason Emperor never told fucking anyone about Chaos is his idea was if no one fucking knows, no one can fuck with it, no one can touch it, and it's good. I can fix it if
No.
one touch it. That's what he was doing.
Yes.
Don't
and
tell
he
anyone.
was succeeding. And
And
he
it was
was
working.
succeeding.
Then why didn't he just kill Lorgar for worshiping
Because
for his
Lorgar
his
didn't know.
indoctrination?
Lorgar had no fucking
Because-
idea.
It was
Lorgar
But the
had
Emperor
no
should have been
idea.
able to identify that. Oh, these are Chaos Gods he's worshiping.
see-
Whenever he
you
taught,
see-
before he taught them the
No,
Imperial
no.
truth.
Stop. So
Okay.
now what happened is Lorgar and his legion were incredibly good at uplifting destroyed worlds that were brought into the Imperial compliance. They essentially went to these worlds, destroyed them, razed them to the ground. Anyone that was still alive was brought into the Imperial truth and into complete compliance with the Empire. Now,
then-
Lorgar's legion generally handled reconstruction efforts, and Lorgar came from a planet that was incredibly pious in nature. He was raised to believe in gods. Whether or not he
And
believed
those
they
were the
real,
Chaos Gods.
No, just
No.
gods. Just generic,
just generic
some
gods.
random fucking
Now-
shit.
Okay.
Lorgar saw his father as one of
A
these gods, the god, and he created this paradise world in reverence of his own father. It was called Monarchia. Now, Monarchia was literally golden perfection. He had put all of his time, all of his effort, all of his tears, blood, and sweat.
Yeah, he spent
into
hundreds
making
of years
this
on this
world.
place.
He made it into essentially a priest's paradise.
Yeah.
Now, what happened is Big E, he found out. He found
This
out
is the one
his
that got
son-
sieged, right?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Is it?
So Big E found out, and Big E was no. Religion is not meant to be a thing. It goes against everything the Imperial Truth says.
We're
I have
logic.
said I'm not a god.
Yeah.
I said I'm not a god, and I do
Big
not
E
want
did
to be
sort of-
revered as one. Bad Lorgar. So to teach Lorgar a lesson, he went to Monarchia with the Ultramarines, and he ordered them to burn it to the ground.
Yeah, this is the one, the one that got sieged.
No,
Literally
it's
the
not.
one that got
No,
burned.
it wasn't sieged. It was burned to the bedrock. and Lorgar and his legion could only
This
watch.
is what corrupted Lorgar. Like,
No,
as in,
this
no.
is what broke Lorgar.
It upset
You
them.
see.
It's the one that there's an animation for, correct?
Well, to a degree. But okay, so essentially what happened is after Monarchia was burnt, Big Daddy E turned up, forced Lorgar's entire legion and him to kneel in the dust of Monarchia.
Oh, that's so
And
Tiger
that
raped
is
his
where-
ass.
Yeah, well,
Sorry,
um,
I keep interrupting.
and then essentially, as the excerpt from the books goes, it says Lorgar. Well, his exact quote is Lorgar said, "It was at that point I realized God was real." He fully realized then that his father was a god, and that he hated them.
yeah.
Yeah.
That, even
And
though I've heard
there
that
is
before,
nothing,
it's-
and there is nothing more dangerous than a man whose faith has been shattered. And all it took
Yeah.
was his father, who was a devout follower of chaos, who knew about them, to say, "Hey, there's these 4 guys I know about, and they would totally love to have your worship. They would love to hold you in their embrace." And Lorgar,
shit.
whose entire faith was utterly broken, what choice did he have?
He
was
wanted
literally-
the pain to stop the betrayal of his father to end.
Yeah,
Yep.
he literally had no choice. So, poetically speaking, in a certain sense, the Emperor made the biggest mistake out of them all.
So what I
Like,
like
no
to
fucking
tell-
shit.
what I
Did he
like-
know that his kids were gonna betray him? I'm sorry, I keep
No,
steamrolling
no,
you.
he didn't.
He
Like
shouldn't have.
him and Malkador knew that his children were
Jesus
going
Christ.
to betray him.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you. Anyway, let me get back to interrupting.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be quiet.
Sorry.
So, Big E didn't at any point believe his kids were ever going to betray him. He had no reason to. There was no thought behind the idea. Like, none of them ever actually set out to betray him. None of them. Hell, technically speaking, Horus never betrayed him of his own free will. Horus was probably the biggest victim of the heresy. Because,
Unfortunately.
Question.
yeah,
I'm sorry. I have to ask just because like this is like I genuinely want to figure out where the what the fuck is my perception right now. Like where am I like I've hammered, but like I'm like thinking of like I remember them having like a actual like fucking discussion or like a tactile like a
You're saying a
additional,
lot
like,
of words
layout
without
of
meaning.
like this kid.
You're saying like
Pretty much he thought I remember reading some shit about like him about the Emperor and fucking Malkador planning out or like playing a fucking game where pretty much they figure out like which Primarchs they fucking needed on the Emperor's side and which ones
This
they
is
didn't.
hundreds of years later.
Okay.
this is like mid-heresy.
Okay, I was
Lost
thinking it was
all times.
pre-heresy. Okay, I was thinking that's pre-heresy. I
They should-
digress.
They should I really feel like the GW should make a boss pole saga for a bit.
For a bad. The day his top knot finally grows too big.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
But
But please continue.
essentially the way it turns out is at the end of it all, Horus was the greatest victim of the heresy. He was
didn't
gifted a sort of clasp for his cloak from Lorgar, and that clasp was basically imbued with so much potent heretic level fucking energy that it just slowly warped his mind. And
Wait.
so he was turned not through coercion and sweet dealings and his own desire for that. He was turned through brute force.
Question.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wasn't he like for like the first taint of it? Wasn't it from like some fucking like what are they called? Like leader of like a fucking hive world that was corrupted by Nurgle, and like he was like super poisoned by him.
No, this is before like any of the gods had an actual foothold.
This was way
Oh.
before that.
Okay, so
Oh,
what
so Lorgar was
you're-
playing.
So what you're talking about, Lada, that happens in the first book of the Horus Heresy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's later.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm just
So-
trying to get my understanding straight.
So essentially, what happened there was Lorgar gifted him this brooch, and this brooch slowly bent his mind out of whack.
What the
And
fuck?
Essentially, with Lorgar whispering sweet nothings in his ear about the Chaos Gods or about his father doing wrong, and all of the things that they should have been doing instead of what they were doing, Lorgar essentially broke Horus's mind for the gods to move in and be like, yo, this is now free real estate. We can bend this bastard to our whims.
Pretty much, he slipped Horus the psychic roofie.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Horus was
So
the
it's
linchpin. Horus was the linchpin that they needed to defeat the Emperor, because while the Emperor loved all of his sons tremendously, none was more beloved than Horus. Horus was the Lucifer.
He was the
XP
War
for-
Master.
Well, no, he was the Lucifer XP of the fucking 40k universe.
Yeah, like
God loved Lucifer
the
more than
chosen
anything.
son, like the one.
Yeah.
Why do you think
The
he was
good boy.
called the War Master when the Emperor went back to Terra?
Actually, the War Master title exists from before Horus was even a son of the Emperor. That actually, like chronologically speaking, if you're talking about rewrites and stuff, we won't get into that. But yeah,
Can we keep it in the
Yeah.
one fucking timeline? Thank you.
but yes,
Okay,
he
wait.
was named War Master because Big Daddy E believed in him the most and loved him the most.
Question.
out of all of them.
I have to ask because I know I'll forget. I know this is like jumping a little bit ahead, or far bit ahead actually. Wasn't at like Horse's last moments, like right before he got fucking like psycho blasted by the E, he realized, oh shit,
Yeah.
Yep.
I have
Yeah.
fucked up. I am so
Yeah.
goddamn
In
sorry.
the-
And he was just
in,
like,
in the
fuck,
Emperor's presence, chaos is literally denied.
Yep.
He is
like
anathema.
Rogel Dorn times 10.
Well, no, he is beyond even that. He is literally anathema to chaos. They cannot exist near him.
Yeah, it can't.
They can't.
They-
They are literally denied existence near
He
him.
reaches
so when
over
Horus,
the keyboard and hits Alt F4.
yeah, basically, in Big E's presence, Horus was literally given a moment of clarity to realize all that he had done. But there was no saving Horus.
He
at
was
that
done.
point.
It was finished. Yeah, when Big E makes that one final thing and destroys him, he saw that Horus understood what happened,
Yeah.
and it fucked him. It did like
It broke
this.
Big E.
Yeah.
It shattered his psyche.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
That's
is
why he's
why
on the golden
Damn.
he didn't even try to like be fixed again. He was done. He saw like
Oh, he
the
didn't.
overwhelming like how.
He saw his. The Emperor saw his wrongdoings and the things he should have done when he had the chance, but now it was too late, and it broke him. He lost. his favourite
I thought he
son.
was like, I'm so sorry. Like tried to like ask
Yeah,
for
both of
forgiveness
them.
or something.
No, no. Horus knew there
Both
was
of them.
nothing. It was done. He was
It was
finished.
done.
Like he knew he was gonna get gatted down, like blasted away.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fuck.
This
I've
all
only one
while
question.
Horus was dying in the arms of the
Yeah,
Emperor.
yeah. Trees go.
Fair enough.
So
Sure.
in these books, since there's 54 of them,
52.
are they
Oh,
pretty? Are they pretty gory?
Oh fuck yeah! Some of them really get into it. Not all of them.
Dude,
I
dude,
would,
it's 40k.
I would hold off
Sorry.
on trying to get the Horus Heresy books at the moment because
They're
there's
about to
none-
redo them again.
They're about to
There's
read
none
them.
in stock at the moment.
Wait,
and
for
I'm
real?
fucking upset about it.
No fucking way.
Yeah, no.
I was gonna
All
say
of the
that-
Horus Heresy.
First-
This is their big new wave.
Didn't-
It's being all done again. We're starting.
Didn't they
all
just finish it?
No.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
No, I'm
so they're
pretty
just
sure
like
they
saying
didn't
fuck it and
finish.
scrapping it halfway
There's a
through.
reason why there was 54 books, now there's 52 books in the Horus Heresy series.
Oh, that's right. They
What
cut
happened?
two, didn't they?
Yeah, they cut
Yeah.
What happened?
of the Siege of Terra and
Yep.
changed it to its own
Yep.
series, so they could
Yep.
redo
Bruh.
Yeah.
Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
Dude.
So, well,
Sorry.
hmm.
So is Dan Abnett to Arthur?
Hang on. One of the...
They're,
Alright, so there's a couple of authors that you do not fucking touch. I can't... Let me have a look.
No, don't. Please don't.
Alright,
no,
Don't
I-
do
no.
that.
Let me just remember.
Inquisitor, best series, fight me.
Gaunt's Ghosts, worst series, but over fucking loved for some
Rings
reason.
World, bite me.
Don't you want to... Wait, okay, are you still streaming? I don't want to say anything against TOS.
He's still just...
Just
But
wait.
no, I'm literally got the stream ending window up right now. Like, I'm